no need to go down. Up that one, that is how we from. Easy now, no need to go down. Up that one, that is how we from. Easy now, no need to go down. Up that one, that is how we from. Easy now, no need to go down. Up that one, that is how we from.
This where we from, where the love, the people, the music, we all come as one. What have you done? Folks, they just talking like they are just busters or something. I got problems day to day, my people dying, got my family watching, any haters writing. Just realize I'm in a better place. Gonna write it out till I'm finished, man, and that's work. Niggas now talking like they gonna do it bigger. Hey, you lady in the back, now they hurt. Dog, look at that, try to blow up a cell while she all on T. Wait, I've been on the grind, so it's all on me. What's the steez? People try, but they can't complete. I be damned if I ain't the one that can't complete. Cause I came from a place where the bombs to see. Real talk. Nothing can stop me. Boy, what are you doing? The game is so clueless. Where's that new? Where's that Tito? I had to take a break for a few. I thought I had lost it. Found my passion, found a girl, break my heart. Swear to God, when I start realizing I'm a beast with it. Everybody gonna eat with me, go down, have a feast with me. For my day one, 8 ones. Pretty girls don't care what people think. On the news, people dying on day to day. Mess around, be a shirt or a poster. So I don't got time now. Be playing with it. Wanna be ravaging, I'm on now. What you thought now? I can't do it like that, you a lame. Got all this game and I still ain't the same where I came from.
Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram and all that at Mac Myra. Follow all the bad bitches back. Told you go to die, was finna have this shit in the headlock. You ain't wanna listen to it. I'm cool with the dudes who be killing. Getting here. Yo. I said I'm cool with the dudes who be killing. Getting here from a nigga hoe, you don't know the feeling. Staying up all night, running through a zip. What you want to eat, baby? I ain't one of them. Hey, what you wanna see? Fuck Fuck your baby daddy hoe, he'll wanna be. Glock 9 got a beam, it'll put you underneath. Make a phone call, they'll put you on the team. Nigga thinking he a kingpin. Roll a joint while my hoe put her weave in. Rap nigga, trap nigga, yeah, I'm deep in. All my niggas sell dope on the weekend. All my niggas sell dope on the weekday. Rapping, I got hoes, yeah, I'm DJ. I be buying all the kicks, I'm East Bay. The hook get a fake name, Felipe. Nigga, do it with yourself, you don't want a Cody. How the hell you from the Yak and you don't know me? When I jugged on the South, I ain't get rated. Nigga made a 10 bar and damn near fainted. The plug hit me with a load, hallelujah. Tell y'all about a scale, I'm a connoisseur. Rap game, trap game, yeah, I'm knee deep. Putting nose on the block, I'm Chief Keef. I can't lead a rap game, shit, it need me. You ever hit your son up when you need pee? Cause you know you on probation and you drop dirty? And your ass see the judge, he go drop 30. Boy, I hear your money young like Mac May. Have my nigga shoot a nigga like Max Payne. Took another Percocet for the back pain. I get the Robinson like my last name. Oh, you don't know. I said I'm cool with the dudes who be killing. Getting head from a nigga hoe, you don't know the feeling. Staying up all night, running through a zip. What you want to eat, baby? I ain't one of them. Hey, what you wanna see? Fuck your baby daddy hoe, he'll wanna be. Glock 9 got a beam, it'll put you underneath. Make a phone call, they'll put you on the team.
Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. Nigga work with a dog collar. How the fuck I'm supposed to raise from the ghetto if to pay little? Every man that I know got a plan. Every man that I know work for the man. Speak for me and breathe the air you breathe. So I know I got something to achieve. In the mind of a state, give a fuck on what it take. I'm a millionaire, billionaire. See you when I get there. For now, let's grind in the ghetto state of mind. Put the pedal to the floor, I got a steep hill to climb. That money on my mind, gamble everything of mine. Rather be broke than to live with a yoke. Nowadays, people slave for a little bit of hope. Guess I better ball hard, spit a bar, sell dope. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake. Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. What it take for a real nigga get a break? Made a contribution, fuck retribution. Laid a foundation, still motherfucker hate. Rather see a nigga broken, see him elevate. Know if you made it through, now contemplate what I'm here for. Appearance of the Jim Crow, probably just mockery, jokes and hypocrisy. Take a stand and the folks on top of me. Call a guard, come fast with security. They pounce hard and wanna press charge. Made a little progress and I'm still under stress, saw a little bit of change. But the attitude's the same, like I'm back in the hood with a Glock and I'm good. Sabotage myself, I don't need no help. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake. Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. Give me that ride on the backside, in the limelight. This my time, right? Should I see through it? Put heat to it. Let the time pass, never speak to it. Who would I be? To stay silent is calamity. So I came to speak. Got a million man strong with a right to bear arms. All it take is a song. Play the shit in a song. Super grip on my phone. Got the video and drone. Catch a glimpse of the ruckus is the movement and push. Nigga tired of being pushed. Now police in the streets with the riot getting heat. Rubber bullets in the shield just to make us know the feel. One shot, one kill. Nigga dead in the street cause the bullet was for real. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake.
Shout out to damn brother, man.
Fuck going on? There's a whole lot of ice shit going on.
Gang, man, gang. 20 gang. If it ain't 20 gang, it ain't nothing.
Underdogs winning. What the fuck they talking? Hey, the underdogs winning.
Winning, man.
Underdogs winning.
Ooh, it's true. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 my side, never want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go, do whatever I want. She don't never say no. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, never want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go, do whatever I want. She don't never say no. I get fly for no reason, never I commit treason. Fuck the bitch that I'm leaving, already I'm bleeding. Ooh, dropped out, I ain't staying in school. Make mines, had to break the rules. Fast cars and fancy jewels. Front on me, you gon' make the news. That's bad for show that. Just letting you know that. I be low where your hoe at. Show me where the dough at. I roll around, I hold it down to the ground. I run the town. Go 100 miles, got 100 styles. Be running wild while the money pile. Gas all I smoke. Backwards when I roll. 45 my side. Never want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride. Go wherever I go. Do whatever I want. She don't never say no. Gas all I smoke. Backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, never want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go, do whatever I want. She don't never say no. I'm sourced up, I'm dripping. I'm bossed up, I'm pimping. I'm double cupping, I'm sipping. Them niggas hating and tripping. I'm taking all of their bitches. I'm making all of my riches. I handle all of my business. Then peel off with the quickness. Lord, can I get a witness? Buy everything expensive. It's food store for them dishes. Be careful with your wishes. You never know how far I go. Hold tight, won't let it go. No one else got a better flow, get better and better. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 my side, never want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go, do whatever I want. She don't ever say no. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, never want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go, do whatever I want. She don't ever say no.
I told my daughter if you wanna rap, then rap. But I think you should be a princess. I told her boyfriend if he gon' cap, then cap. And he gon' get a chin check. I told my chauffeur to make a left. Tell the cops don't put me over, I ain't taking that breath. No, I'm not getting out the car, I ain't showing you shit. And no, I ain't taking them steps. Cause I know I'm gonna be under arrest. Cause I'm high as fuck, I just lit it up. Plus I got call up my wife, tell her come get the car. And she gon' see the bitch in my trunk. Whole lot of money, I stack all the 20s. I burn through the ones, I get what I want. Spend all the 50s, I pass out the 100s. I swear on my mama, my comma will come. That's because all of the commas I front. I like my money with commas in front. I like my bitch with a thong up her button. Her natural hair like she Lauren or something. I like my chips in the ruffles with onions. I like my bricks in the duffel with butter. I like the Glocks on the table, the pumps in the closet, and I like the dope in the oven. I like my hoe when they naked. I fuck them so reckless, and then I'm gonna come on her stomach. Hold up. Fuck happened to the beat, bro?
Hey, bro, that's cool and all, but weren't you supposed to be dissing Chess?
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that little nigga. All right, let's get it. Cake life, I ain't even make no diss track. Why you got my name in them shit raps? Oh, cause your honor so relevant, big fat. Nigga, I blow your motherfucking head off your shoulder and leave it on your front porch gift wrap. Leave no prints, don't leave no stench. Now the fans come through like it must been a mishap. Big facts, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You got the wrong nigga out of this class. Better give all that shit to them other little niggas over here, cause you won't get your shit back. I got 2 Glock 9s and they both got 30s all black and the rest still mismatched. Running your house with a 30 in the gym bag. Now you got a new house, guys like Sinbad. Big fact, fuck is you from? All you gonna see is a tech in the drum. All we gonna leave is a mess when we come. You just gonna see me and Rex with a gun. You just gonna see my index and my thumb. You just gonna see a suppressor then run. All you gonna hear is a pop pop followed by dot pop, then another pop pop, then another pop pop rum. I'm the little bitch, I'm the #1 stunner. You talk all that shit, I'm gonna handle your plumbing. Have smack at your funeral, reading the statement like Dilly departed. My #1 gunner, don't fuck with me, stupid. This ain't what you wanna. I get on my knees and I pray for I bust it. The Heavenly Father, I wish that he would. Then I blow the cake on them suckers. I call her Rex for the pies and the chicken. I call her Mookie on live with the bitches. He let me know by surprise when you living. I be at your door like, how, who is it? Mama like Raekwon can't have visits. I be like, damn, how old the little nigga? She like, damn, that's a grown little nigga, then blam. Now you live alone, little nigga. We hide them bitches to find where you living. No ties, no printers, no wires, no witness. No time for religion. My niggas is atheists. Remington shoot with 100 for radius. I got to drop right to where your location is. I drop a op like he entered the matrix. And all of that violence, your honor was made for it. Everybody smelling like bacon bits. I ain't got time for no hand shit. Had to just break a brick and give it back to the game. You do $1 million, I'm worth about $1 million. I promise you, nigga, this shit ain't the same. You call up Tay-Rock and Steams to spar. This is the difference I'm trying to explain. Your best friend battling a bitch this weekend and my best friend in the All-Star game. We not the same. 15 racks in the book bag, nigga, this pocket chain. We not the same. Just gave Mook the SK looking like a stock exchange, but we not the same. I ain't even about to finish that shit. Hey, Chess, give me 35. Give me 35 if I can finish this shit for you. Chess, Rock, Oz, Lux, Rock again, Oz again, Lux again, Verb, DNA, Geezy, better yet, Treachy. Shine, you my brother. Much love, you already know. DNA, you dead, man. Mickey Facts, dry snitching ass. Don't enter my sparring sessions no more. You just gonna cap the other niggas, nigga. Weak nigga. I've been him, always have been and will be. You don't like the name, then kill me. Just fucking spar with clips. I gotta spar with Mook, cause y'all niggas ain't it. It's different up here. Big capital. I'm going.
Hitting home runs, walking through the bases. Haters can't take it cause they know I'm about to make it. Had this feeling every time, ever since I was a kid. Plans to get cake, can't wait on birthdays. People on the grind, gotta eat both ways. If I don't make it, I be gone to November. Cooking for your soul like grandma Sunday dinners. Room full of winners, wait, it's just me. Rappers are pretenders, they not what they seem. I be back chilling, relaxing with my team. If it's not beneficial or it ain't about the cream, yo, I leave. Keep on living and let the past die. Nowadays, music is stuck like they don't try. Give me the tools, I dissect them like a frog. I'm too ill, I came to kill it will. I'm tired of all these rappers trying to rap all complex. On world star claiming that they got next. All up on their vids talking about their lyricists. So stop it if you wanna try now. Cause I got a 16 that will end your whole career now. Whether label or independent, I'm known to be self-sufficient. I move with a daily rhythm, I see you with my inner vision. Now what you talking about that I ain't hiding now? I put the flame to the street to burn the block down. Because styles upon styles upon styles is what I have. Rest in peace, Fife, and what up to the abstract. Shout out Ali and Jerobi. I speak in native tongue even if they don't know me. Growing out my hair like young Kobe. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Tito not Toby. You know me, I'm hip-hop to the roots. And this could be a moment of truth. Guru.
Promise?
Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey. Peso Picasso, Peso the Bird, whatever you want to call it.
Perfect.
Hey. I'm on this shit that they not on. They say let bygones be bygones. Grip on the net like a python. Jump out the top like I'm Zion. I want a realist, no caption. Need a little bitch in the fashion. She bust it back like we crashing. I tell my shit, I'm about action. Hop in the studio, turn to assassin. I'm about those, no time for distraction. Can you imagine? Beamer to Aston. Ha, past them, I'm in the league of my own. Like mobile, I guess on myself. They like, so what you own? I'm working for generation wealth. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. Ay, 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the Pabon. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. You niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the Pabon. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta sit back, enjoy life, Cause you don't know how long you gonna be here. Hey, I'm in the league of my own. I might just go play for myself. All of this shit that you own, your dollars ain't making no sense. Don't act like you knew me, that's pretense. To that little bitch to the deep end. She wanna slide for the weekend. Do say got me tweaking. Knew as a young and I've been up to something. Not everybody cousins, but I'm on the block like I'm drumming. I got the drip like I'm gonna. I'll make a wanna. I'ma hit it 4 times. You can call me stunner. They say you too smooth, but slid out the gutter, but still in the cut, so you could get cut up. Still in the cut, so you could get cut up. Know that the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know that the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. Ay, 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the bomb. Ay, nigga, I'm stoned. Know that the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know that the shit that I'm on. You niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the bomb. Ay, nigga, I'm stoned.
What is going on? We are on.
Classic, Solo Bird, whatever you want to call it. I think the class, I don't make the classics.
Let's close all that. First of all, can everyone hear me okay? Let's start there. Second of all, I like to have the chat up so everybody can see. I think that's only right. Okay, so let me get this set up here. How is everybody doing on this wonderful Sunday? As you can see, I've already started. We are in for one hell of a show. Thank you for tuning in. You could be anywhere in the world. You're right here with me, Nickmoses05 Gaming Podcast, keeping it lit, talking about the latest gaming news. And we tripping. You know how we always do. Okay. And the reach is growing. If you don't believe the reach is growing, just check. I'm getting hit up by folks. Believe you me, you wouldn't believe. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump right into the smoke. Now, I'm going to go ahead and flip screens here. Everybody can let me know if you can see this okay. Sound good. Chat good? I can see you, chat. Okay, I should be able also to pull you guys up over here. I could see the big ones. Bam, I can still pop them up. Okay? So we're doing good. We're doing good. I'm just opening up. I'm a little, I'm drinking already. I want to get extra pumped for this show. And we're going to start off. Like I said, I just want to jump right to the bullshit. Because that's what I feel like doing today. I just feel like jumping right to the bullshit. So we're going to talk about Valve returning, or excuse me, let's just say giving refunds for tickets to Dota 2, the International. Now, I want to pull up the exact documentation on this because I don't even play Dota. I don't know who out here plays Dota, okay? But if you play Dota, shout out to you. You know what I mean? I think it's Defense of the Ancients. Not sure. Correct me. Am I right or wrong on that, guys? Okay. All right. Thank you. How's everybody doing? So let's go ahead. I need to take that off. I forgot I pulled the chat up. No sound on YouTube. Hold up. Shane, you see that? So can we check? Do we got sound going good? Do we got sound going good? Here we go. We're going to try some sound. My sounds were a little weird last time. One little shotgun shot. Okay. Sound. So sound seems to be good. Somebody said sound is working. Sound is great. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Sup, guys? Chunky, what's going on? Hold on. Yes, I still got my sounds going good. The bomb should sound a little bit better. I might turn it down. Is the bomb too loud? I should have control over this now. Okay. The bomb should be a little bit lower now. Okay. But the reason I wanted to talk about this is because everybody has been dealing with the same bullshit. Let me go ahead. I got to take this off. And see, when I have that on, you're actually doubling up on me and I'm hearing you twice and all that shit, right? So Valve has canceled the in-person audience for the International 10. So which means that's the in-person audience. So if you're, someone that, hey, I bought a ticket, man. I love Dota. Oh, Dota. Me Dota too. No, you're not going. You're going to be watching it digitally because believe it or not, there was a lot of messy going on. And I'm glad they did that because I believe it would have been a damn COVID fest. All right. But let's go ahead and get to the news on it, shall we? And let me know if you guys can see this okay. All right. You should be able to see the screen okay. But Valve has canceled its in-person audience attendance for the International 10 and will now only allow teams, talent, and essential staff to be present during the event, the company revealed today. To ensure the safety of all players, talent, and production staff participating in the event, we have decided to refund all the ticket sales for the live audience at the International 2021. Drop the bomb for it there. I ain't gonna be giving away too many of those. Them special occasion bombs. For real. Them special occasions. But I think it's just big because they have to refund a lot of money, man. That's a lot of people to go ahead and cancel a complete event. Why? Is the question, right? Why would you do that? This comes just one day after all 10 members of Team Aster, along with multiple players from Invictus Gaming, testing positive for COVID-19 and adopted self-quarantining measures at their hotel in Bucharest, Romania. All right, hope I got that. Valve noted the new local restrictions in Bucharest regarding COVID also played a part in this decision. Now, let's go ahead and, I like to be with the bullshit. Let's go ahead and see these members of Team Aster, who, just go ahead and restate it, guys, who are part of the team for Dota 2 that will be playing, but all 10 members were found to, I guess, test positive for COVID. That's crazy. So, damn, the whole squad. Look at that. Monet, XXS, Barack, staff, team of Aster test positive. Damn, man. Yo, shout out to y'all, man. Let me go ahead. I ain't even going to do sounds like that. Like I said, I'm going to give you a quick Mario jump, man. A Mario jump, because damn, man. Whoo, like whole team. So that means y'all was just around each other and y'all was just spreading it to each other, man. That's really what it is. And I ain't gonna lie, to have a whole event where the entire team is infected, it's kind of wild. I will say that's wild. I think they did right on that. Several members of Chinese organization Team Aster have tested positive for COVID-19. So we ain't gonna jump off there. But Invictus Gaming, hold up. Invictus Gaming, you're not off. 3 more members of Invictus Gaming test positive for COVID-19 with light to no symptoms. Okay. Jin Zai, along with the team's manager Yakult and coach Su Super Pang, have tested positive for COVID-19. Damn. Yo, it's hitting. Oh my goodness. So yeah, pull me back up on screen. Shit. Okay, I told y'all we was gonna get through this one pretty quick, but man, I'm gonna be honest. This is a tough one because me being such a hardcore gamer, I really want these live events to take place. I really do. I remember watching Fortnite, okay, where they had the world championship, the one that Booga won, I believe, okay? And I remember watching everybody there, even though I'm watching it from home, just everybody being there. That's something amazing, having the crowd, having the pressure. That's what makes it. Okay, now let me go ahead and hide the comments. I forgot I got the comments going and shit. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's a lot better. I told y'all I'm sipping too early. Let me go ahead and take another sip. Okay. So I will say I am sad that this event did not take place. It should have taken place, but unfortunately, with all these members having COVID, you wonder what measures are they taking to stay safe? Will we have esports continue? I have stock in esports, believe it or not. Okay. I want esports to survive. I really do. I want it to survive. This is nasty. Soon it's going to be everybody's going to have to, have a COVID vaccine. But even if you got the vaccine, you're still testing positive. So it doesn't really stop you from the scare or the spread or, nothing stopping it, man. So that's pretty crucial. Sucks for them. And I just want to say, I hope, blessings go out to the team. I think they are going to have the event. They're going to have the team separated. Everybody's pretty much going to be separated. No audience. So unfortunate, man. Sucks. You know what I mean? Gave it a boo. I hope y'all hear that because I ain't even listening to the sound. So that should be a boo. But nonetheless, we'll go ahead and move on. Like I said, I wasn't going to take too much of your time today. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow. This one, I don't really need to say more. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, man. Wow. Hold up. I don't think I got the full effect. Let me just go ahead and change a couple things first. Okay, first, just look at that. Okay. Then let's go ahead. I'm going to just move the chat for a second. Chat, just excuse me. I'm going to move y'all for a second. Okay. Bam. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Take a look. And if you are a listener to the podcast, just take this time right now to hit a tab over if you're on your phone or if you're in the car. Do what you got to do, okay? Because I don't want you crashing. But take the time to look up Bandai Namco's new logo. I need to move my chair almost out the way. Do you guys see that? Do you see that? First of all, before we start doing the jokes, okay, we're going to put some respect on Bandai Namco's name. When you guys see that, you know what you think of? I remember playing Tekken series games way back. Put some respect on the name. Okay, multiple series. Put some respect on the name. Now, with that being said, what do y'all think about the logo? I'm going to pull y'all back up because I really want to say my piece, but I'm saving it for you guys because I want to pull you guys up. And please, let me go ahead because I know I didn't have you up. There we go. I'm going to pull you back up. All right. There you go. My man Joshua Drake. Give me you the bomb. It don't even matter, Joshua Drake. Shout out to you, the real OG from the city. The real OG from the city. Man, Joshua Drake doing it up. You see that logo, Joshua Drake? I know you like it too, man. I see you over there. I see you. Okay, it's all good. Something, hey, to each his own, man. Appreciate the donation, man. We need that, man. We need that. Okay. Hey, if we was on Twitch right now, you would have boosted me up 1,000 views. Ain't that what's going? We'll talk about that a little bit later. But nonetheless, Bandai Namco has officially changed its logo to what you guys right now see on screen. Okay. Why? The logo that, hold up, we just gonna do it right because I ain't gonna do y'all. I want y'all to see this nice and good, just like me. Make sure I ain't tripping. Okay. Let's pull it up right here. Look at the two logos side by side. And y'all see that's ads and spam and all that. I got ad blocker. I don't block it. Don't worry about that. Look at the two logos. If you are on the podcast, just pull up Bandai Namco's latest logos. One of the logos looks like it came straight from the Red Box team. The other logo looks pretty creative. You don't know where it comes from. I actually look at that and I think, maybe not even American studio. Very interesting artwork. I got some ideas with that. The other one just looks like a Twitch logo or something. I don't know. I don't know what they was going for. But let's go ahead. This is directly from the article, Kotaku. And this is coming from Brian Ashcraft. It's his words. Brian, gave you a shotgun, sir. Respect. Shotgun. In 2005, Bandai Namco merged. And the following year, Bandai Namco was born. To mark the new conglomerate, the company got a yellow, red, and orange logo with the company's name in white font. Beautiful. Beautiful logo. It's not a bad look and stands out among Japanese game companies. And I'm telling you guys, I don't read these articles. I go off of just what I know about the situation. Then I go into this reading it. So trust me. But next year, Bandai Namco is getting a redesigned logo, and so far the buzz is not good. I don't doubt it. According to Bandai Namco, there's a reason for the redesign, namely that the new logo reflects the company's new purpose. Fundamental to our purpose is the idea of connecting and working together to create things, said Bandai Namco Holdings president Masaru Kawaguchi. Bandai Namco's entertainment connects fans all over the world by delivering fun to people everywhere. We put smiles on their faces, help them achieve happiness. That's why Namco says blah, 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 kiss my ass. No. Okay. We're not feeling that. That is terrible. Now, please, oh my goodness. Look at this. Can we get a close up? Oh my God. Yo, they changed their logo to now. One thing I want to say, I don't want to be critical here and just seem like I'm a whiny bitch ass. Okay. Because the logo is not like just terribly ugly. It's just basic. It's so safe on so many levels. It's safe for everything. You even got the safest color, like the safest background. It's just a safe logo. Like if you were to make a logo, if anybody was to do this right now and put their company in the middle of it, you're good. I don't know what they were thinking. Can y'all follow? What were they thinking changing the This is terrible. This is ugly. I ain't even gonna lie. This is just butt ugly. It's just plain Jane. Like I even got a mixture in this drink. Like they need some type of mixture. This is, I don't want to drop F-bombs. This is fucking horrible. Okay. Like as simple as that. So we'll go ahead and pull me back up on screen. So I'm going to go ahead and read here. Now, below are a selection of comments from Japan's largest bulletin board. And you guys know what that is. 2chan, baby. Now, they thought this was really good? Question mark. Bam. Got him. 1. It's just letters. 2. This is so dull. Oh my God. I can go all day. This looks like something I could make. I like that. It's just simple. Tell me this. Hold up. Let me go to chat because I'm disrespecting y'all. I can't do that. Let me go to chat here, man. Let me see. My man Chunky. It looks like they went to an online banner maker and used that. Yo, y'all know about Fiverr. And I think it's Fiverr. Ain't that how you pronounce it? Y'all know how that is. Okay? Y'all know how that is. You go there, pay a couple bucks, they make your nice logo. That logo looks so, oh my gosh, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. But shout out Joshua Drake too. I gotta put you up there, man, because yeah, that was appreciated for the donation. But my man Joe, this logo looks like shit coming from a hardcore anime fan. Damn. So Joe, I'm gonna tell you something. Just funny that you said that. If I go to this article right now, this is just coming from the Japanese largest bulletin board over there in Japan. Okay, 2chan, and it says, "This is for real. It's so shitty." Joe, you spot on, man. You spot on. Like you spot on. You see what I mean? People think just like you, all across the world, man. No personality. When I look quickly at it, I can tell it's Bandai Namco. That's literally all you can tell. You can't tell nothing else. Yo, I am not even a graphics designer or anything, but I can tell you that's plain. Okay, video games are fun, so make a funner logo. And the orange logo was so nice. I agree. It's better than before. Yeah. Is it really necessary to change the logo? I agree. You know what I mean? Is it really necessary to change the logo on that? I don't know, man. You know what I mean? They wilding out. But anyway, so let's get back to it. I ain't gonna bore y'all with that. But that's just my piece on. I'm gonna hide y'all one more time, just so y'all can look at the logo. The logo is disgusting, pitiful, terrible, plain, pasty. Give me the light one, not even a hard one. Terrible. What are you doing? You have a beautiful logo, colorful. Everybody knows it's you. Imagine if Nintendo went and created a new logo that was in fucking, Comic Sans. Okay, they might have currently in Comic Sans for all I know. But they just have it in cursive or some shit. This is totally different. Doesn't make sense. Like, this is what you did. And of course, it's going to work for you because it's just Bandai Namco. But to tell you the truth, it might not even hold the same flavor no more. Like, people might look at that name and they might change the way they feel. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes that happens with name changes. People got to realize that name changes, brand changes, all that. People could fall off. You're playing around. You mess around and get dropped off like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. I got a little out of hand. So anyway, that was my piece. Like I told you, I'm going perfectly on schedule now, guys. Okay, perfectly on schedule. Now, my man Joshua Drake, hold up. I gotta put you up there, man. It doesn't show any personality, and now people are gonna question the game maker's freedom from here on out. Hold on, let me give you some sounds, man. Still working with it, and I got this all on the board. I'm trying, man. Nah, yo, Chunky, I'm with you on that. The new logo is terrible, man. It's terrible. It's terrible. Not my fault. I'm clicking buttons. So anyways, let's get back to it. So we're going to go ahead and remix this, man. I got to go ahead. And let's see if this goes through. Okay, we're going to see if this works. Now, look, it still got Bandai Namco up. So I don't think it went through. There you go. Look at that. There you go. Okay. So I got to talk about this. I got to pull this up correct. I want everybody to listen close. This is a deep one. This is a real one, man. This is what the real life. If you are a person that loves mafia movies, hold up. I got to pull up my chair because y'all think I'm playing. I'm about to knock over the damn green screen and shit. Okay. If you want to watch mafia movies and enjoy yourself, you definitely going to love stories like this. You know why you're going to love stories like this? Because it's not many times we have gamers who got deep lives, man. Deep lives. You want to know what happens when gamers get all that money? What do you think? First of all, they're like, oh, gamers ain't making all that money. Well, let me tell you something. If somebody can make $50,000 a year just off playing the game and streaming alone, that is a job in itself. So if they can work another job on top of that, they double their salary. Okay, and that's just small. We're not talking about the big streamers, the streamers who are making $100,000 a month. That's crazy amounts of money. Well, guess what? This one right here was about that life. This one was really about that. My man, Toys. I'm going to give you 2 shotguns. You a real one, man. You a real one. I can't play with it. Toys is a real one. Okay, he was just recently arrested on suspicion of drug trafficking. Yes. You wonder why, right? Why? This man is on top of, when you're on top of the streaming world, why do you need to traffic drugs? People say this with NBA athletes, NFL athletes, MLB athletes, okay? Soccer. Don't matter what type of sport it is. You can start saying, other celebrities, actors and actresses. You get many people who get into these drug rings who are big time people. Okay. So, do we know the details? Right now, it's arrested for drug trafficking. I guess the trial is still going. So, I guess you would have to say allegedly. But let's go ahead and talk about my man Toys. Okay, now I want to go ahead and give some respect on Toys. Let me just do you right, Toys, because I know I gotta have something for you to make you, there you go. There you go. Respect on your name, man. I can't be sitting here talking about you like you ain't the legend out here in the streets. Because right now, for video games, you like one of the mafia's greatest. Like, we get those certain ones that get in there and do it, but you got certain video game people who ain't just playing video games. They are about that life. My man Toys representing. I'm not even hating on that. Let's go ahead and pull it up, though. League of Legends world champion arrested on suspicion of drug trafficking. Taichung District Police arrested League of Legends world champion Curtis Toys Lau on September 29th on suspicion of drug trafficking. Lau, 29, signed on as a mid laner for Taipei Assassins in 2012. Yo, I pronounce shit so terribly, so y'all got to excuse me. And would become a leading figure in their eventual Season 2 World Championship run. According to a translated daily esports report, authorities found marijuana at Lau's apartment with evidence showing he had intentions to sell some dimes and quarters to niggas. Oh, my goodness. This is ridiculous, y'all. This is ridiculous. I'm done. I'm off. He is out here really bagging up weed to sell. Now, one thing I want to say first, right? And I want to say this to y'all. Weed here in the United States of America is taken a lot more lightly than it is there. Other places, weed can get your ass some serious time. So people are all like, yeah, haha, it's just some weed, haha. It ain't just no damn weed over there. Over there, it's a huge crime over there. Okay, so he's gonna be possibly, if this comes down to facing time, this man is tripping. He is probably gonna have to face maybe 10 years. 10 years. You go from streaming, being on top of the world, to right back down below. Now, see, I'm on fire today, man. I'm on fire. I can't believe that. I cannot believe this. Like, this man was really about that life. He was charged for trafficking marijuana and has been taken into custody. Marijuana is classified as Class 2 illegal drug in Taiwan. Hear that. A Class 2 illegal drug in Taiwan. Class 2. Class 2. This is not I got caught with an ounce, officer. I know it's legal now in the States. Can you give me a ticket? I'll pay you later. No, this is not that. This is, damn, what was you doing? And I want to know what was he doing, because it had to be serious. So I need the true story, man. So I need somebody from that team. Okay, I don't care which one it is. I got interviews already I'm doing. I need to interview somebody from this team right now. And I need to know the true story. I need to know what's really going on. Was my man really about that life, or was my man just caught up trying to help the homies? Because the way it looks like to me, he's trying to help the homies. He got a team. That's what he's looking up to sell. He's selling to his team. Seems like his family. You know what I mean? I don't want to say, I'm covering for him or nothing, but hey, the team like his family. He had a couple bags. He bagged them up for his homies. He was going to give it to his homies. It's not really like a sale. It's not like he's selling to the hood. He's selling to his homies. Homies put in on it. Okay, that's allegedly. All this is alleged. I don't know what's really going on. But Chief Prosecutor of Taichung District Prosecutor's Office confirmed the search of Lau's apartment. A China Times and Taiwan English news report said Lau has been drug tested and police requested the Taichung District Court to keep him detained. After his team's 2012 championship, Lau would stay in competitive League of Legends for a time, eventually transitioning into content creation. 700,000 subscribers on YouTube, about the same amount of followers on Instagram, about 422,000 on Facebook. This man was big time. Big time. Let me tell y'all something. This goes for every facet of life, for everyone listening. This is a good story that you all are going to learn right now. I don't care if it's basketball players for sports. I don't care if it's skydivers. I don't care if it's, gambling at casinos. I don't care what it is. There's going to be some type of illegal activity somewhere. And somebody within that is really about that life. So people think people play video games. There's gamers who live stream who will probably run up on you and bust a cap in your ass. For real. For real. And do it for the views. They do it for clout. They young and buck. That's what I call them. Young and buck. They come up to you, pow, and go back and stream and put it on Twitch and rap about it. Like, you really got to deal with this type of lifestyle, man. This man was, that's why I said you got to put some respect on his name, because he was out here really about that. He was out here really trying to do something, because he took the chance, knowing he's a top streamer, knowing I'm a top person, right? I take the chance with it all. I get caught with it all. I fall with it all. He had to be helping the homies, the hoods or something. I don't understand the government there in Taiwan. I ain't even trying to get into it. Shout out to everybody out there in Taiwan. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you, 2 shotguns. My man was out there doing it, but he got caught up. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Now, chat, my bad. I had you down. I wasn't paying attention. My fault, chat. Trying to be on it. I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? He might get, oh my goodness, man. You see that? He might get 10 to 25, man. Joe, oh man. Whew. Yo, sometimes stuff like that make you kind of glad, you know. Because 10 to 25 years, but it's different in other states. I don't want to say that. It's certain drugs here that I'm sure in other places, you go somewhere else and it probably would not even be that much or something else. So it works that way in other places. I don't want to make it seem like one better than the other. Oh, yeah. It's cool to, but to each his own. They smoking over there. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, my man got popped off for some years for it. So obviously they are. But yeah, so shout out to him, man. My man Toys. Kudos to you. Yo, I need to get an interview with somebody on that team. That's the Taiwan team, League of Legends. Yo, somebody reach out for that connect. If you don't know, I already got some interviews lined up, different people in the industry. I need that one. I need that exclusive. I need to know what my man Toys had going on. I know it's an active case. I don't want to get into any of the active case BS. I don't need that drama in my life, but I just need to hear the whereabouts. So what else is going around it? Like, hey, tell me about it. I know somebody there. If you can, speak fluent English, go ahead. Talk to me. You know what I mean? So anyways, we offer that. So, and I see Denmark, nothing for it. Pour one out for the homies, man. Let me give you a couple jumps, man. Give you a couple jumps. So, told you we moving on. This one was going to be good. I told you we was moving on quick. I'm getting through these because I want to take calls early. I got to bail out. I got things to do. Okay, but I'm trying to keep this. And yo, the more I'm drinking this, we're going to be here all night. I ain't going to lie to you. Because, this is good, and I'm feeling it. So we're going to go ahead and talk about possible competition for Twitch. And you know what? Let me do this. I'm going to pull it up on screen here because I wouldn't be doing myself justice any other way. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull it up. Now, you probably don't see what's going on behind me, right? If you turn a little bit, bam. Oh, my goodness. Yes. So, it looks like Twitch may have some competition in the gaming department. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull up a graphic for this. This is not. Let me just do another one. Let me go. Oh, my goodness. Drop a bomb for that one. That's probably the best one I've seen yet. The best topic we've talked about yet, y'all. You've seen this. Now, one thing I want you guys to know is that I have never in my life, and I quote, and somebody let me know about this because I need to know, seriously. Have any of you played these adult anime porn games? Like any of you. Have any of you played any of them anytime? How did they go? You know what I mean? Because I always wonder, like, you cannot play a game. Now, I understand maybe you in VR or something like that. I'm not into all that. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't understand that. But I'm trying to figure out, like, how does the game go? Where is there storylines? Is there level ups? Is there power ups? How does that work? But anyways, let's go ahead and get to smoke. So Chatterbait. Yes, Chatterbait. You heard it right. Chatterbait. Yes. Debuts game streaming feature with a short list of anime-based games. Now, for all my brothers and sisters who are freaky as hell and love playing, Chatterbait games, well, now guess what? It's going to feature game streaming. So imagine going to Chatterbait, logging in, and then you see, not only can I Chatterbait with these random chicks and get off, I could play a game too. Talking about it. They hooking y'all up, fellas. Hey, fellas, y'all need to wake up. This ain't my cup of tea. But fellas, y'all need to wake up. They are hooking y'all up. Y'all need to be happy. Okay, y'all need to be happy. They is hooking y'all up. They making it so you ain't got to worry about nothing. You can go ahead and go to Chatterbait, get your game on, and your thing on. Like, for real. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe this. Hold on. Listen, no. I got to pull this up on screen because I know y'all going to think I'm playing. And I know a lot of times I do these, I don't read the articles. So I'm pulling up an article now. Let's just see some of the games. Oh, my goodness. This is from chat. Oh, my goodness. Let's pull it up here. Approved games can now be live streamed on Chatterbait. Let us know which approved game you are playing below. If a game you would like to broadcast on Chatterbait is not on the approved list, encourage the game developer to submit their game to Multimedia Games site. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm not playing, guys. Look at that. Models can choose from a short list of approved games to play on their stream, most of which seem to be anime-based. There is also the ability for models to request approval for games, though. So keep an eye out for more games to be added in the future. Damn. Models. How you going to compete with that? Huh? How you going to compete with that? It ain't nothing you're going to be able to do. Hold on. I ain't going to be able to do that. It's nothing you can do to compete with that, y'all. Twitch. Remember Twitch was doing hot tub streams? Women were on there shaking their little bikinis. What are you going to do when Chatterbait does it openly? And Chatterbait says that's what we do. We're letting people know this is what it's about. So, let's go. Women, you can come over here and make a real killing. I don't know, Twitch. Twitch, you got the nice little gamer world going, but when it comes to the grown man stuff, Chatterbait might be on to something, jumping into that gaming realm. I might have to give Chatterbait a couple notches. They talking about it. Oh, see, and look, and Joe, I gotta put you up there. Now, I will say Chatterbait may have microtransactions and loot boxes. I would not doubt that the entire way, because the whole point is to make sure that you get off. They want you to get off the best. So I don't doubt that. That's actually well drawn out of a business plan. I wouldn't even be mad if they did that. You know what I mean? It's like, I hate microtransactions, but at that point, Chatterbait, you gotta let that shit fly. We're gonna see how far these suckers go. They draining them dry. I'm telling you over there. But a whole entire list of games. Now, we're not done. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to play this here just to see if we can play this. It's got to be like a little GIF or something. Okay, there we go. Let's show this. Hold up, my man Joshua Drake. Give it to him, man. Thank you, Joshua Drake. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. That means a lot, man. We out here grinding. We out here doing it hard. Okay, that I don't want to sound like that was like a pause moment, kind of. But, I don't usually do the pause, but you know what I mean. You got what I'm saying, man. My dude, give you a couple Gave you 2 more shotgun shots. I've been giving those out a little bit, but it's special. It's special. Believe they are. They special. My man, shout out to you. But yo, we got to pull this up, man. Like, so you telling me, oh my goodness, hold up. Can we pull that up on big screen or something, man? Can we come on, you got to do something for me. Oh man, look, yeah, I ain't signing up for that. Y'all thought y'all was going to catch me. Ha ha. Nope, I ain't signed up for that. I don't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and click on it and let's see. So view replies. Can we just, come on, man. I'm trying to look at it. We want to see it. Okay, here we go. We might be able to see it. Come on, there we go. As you see, bam, choose a game right on Chatterbait. House Party. Oh, man, they got House Party. Is that what Kid and Play? Log Jammers. Download OBS and set it up. You can stream. They want you to stream. Oh, my goodness. They got it set up for OBS microphone. Oh my God. Yo, Chatterbait's definitely. Hey, Twitch, y'all better watch out, man. Y'all better watch out, Twitch. Y'all definitely better watch out. I'm telling you. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. So I'm just letting y'all know. Chatterbait is coming up in the gaming scene, y'all. This is no joke. This is no joke. So when you start seeing adult games start taking over, just know Chatterbait jumped in there. I don't blame Chatterbait. This is the perfect time to come into the gaming realm. They're charging for everything. This is the time. I remember there was a meme a long time ago where somebody put, Comcast going to start charging you for each individual channel, and these people are going to charge you for these channels, and all these people are going to have exclusive channels that you're going to be paying for. And that's what's happening now. So it's not even a meme no more. That's true. The digital era is here, and damn, Chatterbait jumped on it. And Twitch, if you're a woman on Twitch, right? And let's say there's certain rules on Twitch you cannot go against. Let's say Chatterbait, you can get on there and play with the boys, and you can stretch those rules a bit. You see what I mean? So, hey, I'm just saying, on Chatterbait, you can get on there, you can stretch it. They know what it's about. Chatterbait, we know what that's about. Twitch, you might get some kids to come on Twitch. They might be having a good time just watching some Fortnite videos. Next thing you know, whoa. But Chatterbait, you know what you're getting. So I got to say, I'm going to drop a bomb for him, man. This is a brilliant idea. I think Chatterbait jumped in the mix. Perfect timing. Now, all you got to do is have some anime games with women. They just, throw huge boobs, huge butts on them. Let them stream and talk to the boys while they snuggle them up. You know what I mean? That's pretty much how that go. So, nonetheless, I'm going to read a little bit more, but I ain't going to hold up too much time with this. Several developers have already responded to Chatterbait's update announcement on Twitter, saying they will add their games now as well, including a lewd rhythm game called Spunk Stock and the action platformer Future Fragments, given some of the draconian restrictions on Twitch around streaming games featuring sexual content. Just said that. So Chatterbait could be one avenue for developers for those games to try to spread awareness of them. Prior to the update, Chatterbait users who included video game content on their streams would receive stern warnings from the platform about violating third-party content rules, likely because Chatterbait itself didn't want to invoke the ire of video game companies up in arms about their content being shown alongside streamer nudity and other not NSFW activities. You know what I mean? So the pre-approved list gets around that. If anything, it's surprising that it took Chatterbait this long to try and more directly integrate games into its platform. Like Twitch, Chatterbait allows users to tip the people they're watching. Unlike Twitch, Chatterbait models can set up vibrators and other sex toys to be activated precisely when users tip, gamifying the whole interaction. I don't think I got to say nothing else, man. Wow. So this is different. This is not. Twitch ain't got nothing on that, man. I'm sorry. That's all I had to read. I don't got to read no more. Twitch just upped it. So, yo, what they telling me is that this is, wow, yo, pull me back up on big screen. I don't even need to read this article no more. I just got the facts. I got the facts on facts. So what you telling me is that if I come on there, instead of going on Twitch and donating, right? So Joshua Drake, let me holler at you real quick, right? You donated with me. So let's say I just said, hey, let's both go over there to Chatterbait and donate. We're going to watch somebody. And when we donate, we can activate a vibrator. So we're going to be, hey, that's crazy. This world is, imagine everything. Like, I don't see they probably got a fake dude and everything. Activate the dude. You know, oh my goodness. Like, wow. Okay. I got you. All right. So Chatterbait has stepped into the gaming realm, and Twitch, you better watch out. All those women over there that couldn't get away with playing those games and getting away with their sexual content, they can let it go on Chatterbait, man. Chatterbait said they all about that life. That's what they want. They want the smoke. That's what Chatterbait said. Okay. So bye. We're gonna get that over. Okay, we done with that. Now, I'm just gonna say that was wild that you could really, I knew about this, but I didn't know about this. Like, I knew about the controlling of the vibrators. You know what I mean? I heard about that, but I didn't know it was like that. Like, Chatterbait said, yo, we got about 20 games, and each one of those games you can play with the girls, control vibrators, and like have a great fucking time all night. It's like it's just a normal night. Like, hey, a night with the boys. Hey, come on, get your Chatterbait accounts, man. Let's get in. Look at her. I'm telling you, I got her. I killed this game, man. Leveled up all the way to, like, wow. You know what I mean? That really caught me off guard there. Okay, so now let's get back to it, man. So this one right here. Woo! This is my time, y'all. Y'all got to excuse me. Let me go ahead and get all set up here. I want to make sure I get this correct. Okay, I want to get this correct because this is important for all the fans that love those, those football games or, and when I say football, I mean soccer. In other places, football is known as soccer. We kind of say it vice versa. I know it as soccer, but eFootball 2022, be honest, guys, sucks ass. Sucks ass bad. Really bad. Like, can you dig it, nigga, sucker? Like that bad. Sucks ass. So, I'm going to go ahead and read to you a statement. After I read to you this statement, we're going to play some clips. We're actually going to take a look at some of the, let's just say, bugs and glitches of eFootball 2022. Because they were so damn horrible, I figured I have to show them to you guys. It would only be right for me to show you this this complete massacre of glitches. And I mean massacre. When I say massacre of glitches, I don't mean normal glitches like, oh yeah, he trips and falls and he doesn't know. I mean terrible glitches, man. Terrible glitches. Let's go ahead and pull it up on screen. Now, bear with me here because, of course, we're going to have ads and, everything going in the back. We're just going to let it go. eFootball 2022 only came out Wednesday, but it's already the worst reviewed game on Steam. The worst reviewed game on Steam. Yo, Sage, what's up, man? I see you over there, too. Angel, I see you, too. I got to give y'all welcome. Throw a couple shotgun shots for you. Got to give you your welcomes. What's going on? So, this game is the worst reviewed game on Steam ever. Mainly because it's incredibly glitchy. In an attempt to make good, fans who are rightly disappointed, developer Konami Digital Entertainment released a statement acknowledging all of eFootball's 2022 faults. Now, I do believe I have a statement here. You see, I got a couple things here. Which one I could pull up here? Okay, let's pull up. So let's see this. I want to read their Twitter statement. We got to get it directly from the horse's mouth, right? That's the only way to do it. I don't like doing it, reading it from the article. And okay, play football. Hey, I'm almost done with that cup, too. I'm telling you, I'm done. So, here we go. Y'all ready? This is from eFootball 2022's team. After the release of eFootball 2022, we have received lots of feedback and requests regarding game balance that includes pass speed and defense operation. We would also like to acknowledge that there have been reports of problems users have experienced with cutscenes, facial expressions, movement as players, and the behavior of the ball. We are very sorry for problems and want to assure everyone we will take all concerns seriously and strive to improve the current situation. This work will be continuously updated. Quality will be improved and content will be added consistently. From next week onward, we will prepare for an update in October while receiving further opinions through questionnaires to our users. We will do our utmost to satisfy as many users as possible, and we look forward to continued support of eFootball 2022. Very nice. Very nice, cute. Oh, that was sweet, Yeah, very nice. You can see. So I will want to cut on the trailer for you guys, right? But I'm going to do you one better. I want to only show the bloopers, the glitches, the terrible part of this game. You know why? Because that's why it's rated the worst game. That's why it's rated the worst game ever. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. You want to see why it's the worst game ever. And I want to be able to show that to you. So let's go ahead and pull up something here. Oh, here we go. We got some different Twitter. Oh, yes. Here we go. Just show me a couple. I'm going to pull this up on screen. All I need is a couple. I don't need many. And I hope this pull up. When I pull it up on Spare in a Moment, we get some crazy stuff. But let's go ahead and pull it up. Okay, bam. So here are the funniest. There we go. Funniest eFootball glitches. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Messi, Ronaldo, hilarious own goals. Here are the funniest eFootball glitches. Bam. Come on. There you go. You got it. Wow. Hold up, man. Wow. Did y'all just see this man's face? Hold up. Let me pull that up on screen. I don't know if y'all seen it's coming up on Halloween, but if y'all seen that scary movie where they were just they were scaring people and they were dying like this. Yo, that's what he looks like, man. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Wow, they look lazy. All right, let's see my man. Why is my man running into the Wow. I don't see so bad with that. That look good. Shit, that's what I'm talking. That look good. Get the camera. What are they talking about? Look at my man Ronaldo. Oh, whoa. I'm gonna tell you why this is bad. If you actually look at the scene before, they look normal. Look at that. Their mouths are not even open. They showed the picture and their mouths are wide open. Y'all need to be slapped so hard for that. That is terrible. Now, you're not beta testing none of this. You're not beta testing none of this, man. You're not beta testing none of this. I don't care what you say. Look at that. Everybody look like they skydiving with their damn mouth open. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And oh my goodness, let's continue. I'm gonna go off. Seriously. Yo. Yo, my man knees got low, man. My man knees went low. Said, I ain't fall yet. I ain't fall. Yo, this is crazy. What the hell is he doing there? Bap. Oh, nice slap. Oh, my goodness. What the hell? We're gonna watch this, y'all, but hold on. Can I please just give me about 20 seconds. I'm gonna get right back to it, yo. Those who play soccer, can y'all tell me right now, was that horrible? Because I don't really play soccer games. From what I know, I've seen like arcade style soccer games look better than that. Mega Man Soccer ain't have glitches like that. Okay, wow. Yo, who asked for their money back? Anybody played? Yo, right now, I swear, if you're from, I know if you're not in the United States, I feel you. Talk to me. If you're from another country and you paid for this, man, it's all right. Come out here and speak. I will not judge you. I want to know if you got your money back. Let's go. Wow. No lie. I would not fight nobody who looks like that. That shit looks scary. I'm not fighting nobody who looks like that. I'm actually say that's intimidating. That's intimidating right there. They will say, veins popping, he's strong as, oh my God. Why everybody mouth wide open? Here we go. Oh, goalie totally missed it. What the hell? Goalies, terrible goalies. Oh, my man getting it. Okay. All right. Whoa, did he just fall? Oh, stop. Yo, I'm going to do that dance. For now, I swear I'm going to bust out a dance. I'm going to go. Oh, that means I'm carrying them. Yo, they need to stop. This shit is so unpolished. It's ridiculous, man. Whoever paid for this, I'm sorry. You know, people said they felt like this with Cyberpunk. They said they really felt like this. They felt like it was full of bugs. Nobody took a look into it. Oh, my goodness. Let me ask y'all. And this is the truth. Will y'all pay $60 for a game with a lot of bugs in it if you know they're going to update it and fix it later? That's a question. Will you pay $60 knowing the game might have a lot of bugs, but you know they're going to work out the kinks? Because that's what they did with Cyberpunk. I have Cyberpunk, and since I've been playing Cyberpunk, I have not come across much. I haven't played much of it either. But I've seen like one or two minor bugs. But that's because I'm playing after so many updates. Do you guys feel like it's worth paying for the game early if you know they're going to fix it on the back end? Because if so, then we don't have to. Hey, they can just release games with just one part of the damn game. Just give us that. And we could just wait until they release more parts and we can pay for it ahead of time or pay as more parts come along. Like, that's pretty much what's going on right now. Okay? Halo's going to come out with a campaign multiplayer, but it's not going to have Forge. It's not going to have co-op campaign. So Forge is a major part of Halo. See what I'm saying? It's not going to have that. This football game is so unpolished. I think that's common. I think we're overlooking the fact that this is something that we should be honestly happy that we even get the game, because we can get updates later. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I might be the type that, hey, Nick, you let that shit go down with no fight back. But hey, you know, that's me. Nonetheless, we're going to wrap this shit up. We're going to show them. So, yeah, they look weird, man. Why is everybody cross-eyed? Oh, my God. This is real. Wow. My man ran. You know what? I seen a baby run not that long ago the same way. He was fast as hell, too. But his arms was back just like that. Wow. This is your glitches. Nah, you can't miss that in beta testing. Oh, no, that was his. You know what? Actually, I'm going to say this. That's not the game's fault. That's dude's fault. Look, he kicked it back, and he changed to him. Why did you change to him? Why did you change to him? Now, I can see if he kicked it back and he didn't change to him. But look, it looked like he changed to him. Now, he could have just automatic change, and then the automatic change didn't get it. That would be terrible. That is like, oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. If that shit ever happened in my game, I probably would quit. Damn. This is bad. Yo. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to let y'all sit here and just watch your game and torture. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this, man. I'm not going to sit here and watch that. But they promise that the game's going to get better. eFootball 2022 is officially, you heard it from Nickmoses05, a piece of shit. It's a bunch of glitches, and I'm sorry, I didn't even see no real type of jukes or moves that honestly look breathtaking. That something took me away. And that's how I feel about most sports games. That's why I'm not the sports game head. I used to love the 2K. I used to love the Madden. And I feel like we're getting this same redundant ass games year after year. And we should get something like NFL Blitz again. We should get something like NBA Jam again. We should get something with a whole different refresh feeling of how the game is played on video games, because we play it straight up all the time. Like, I don't understand that. That's just me. So eFootball 2022, shame on you. Your game is disgusting. And I would say Cyberpunk faced a lot of it, but you can make it up. You can just come out with some updates and you can be just fine. I love soccer games if they're fine-tuned. I haven't played one in a long time, but soccer games are one of those games that feels like it brings me down, calms me down. Some people get real, no. Basketball, football drive me like that. NASCAR kind of cools me. Soccer cools me. Okay. So now let's go ahead and move on. I ain't going, like I said, we're going to run through this because I want to go ahead and get people to chat in real quick. But we're going to go ahead and talk about using Discord on your Xbox. Some people might care. Some people don't care. But you don't, if you don't know, now you know. Nickmoses05 is an Xbox fanboy, have been and will be for a long time. I traded on Sony, believe it or not. I was a straight up trader. You want to know why I traded on Sony? Because I wasn't feeling it. Just one day I wasn't feeling it. That was it. It wasn't no big deal. I just wasn't feeling it one day. But guess what? It seems like, guys, this is big news. So let's start by slowly walking in this, because this is dealing with Xbox. Y'all know how I feel about my Xbox. And I'm actually making perfect time too. But you can now use Discord properly with Xbox. Yes, you heard that right. You can use Discord properly with Xbox. And people probably say, Nick, who gives a damn? I'm on Xbox. I'm talking to people. Maybe you got a lot of friends who play on a PC. Maybe you got people who play on PS5. But the one thing beautiful about Discord is that all these people can connect onto one interface and be able to chat and share without issues. Well, guess what? You can now do that on Xbox thanks to the latest Edge browser update. Oh, my goodness. Guys, I got to drop a bomb for that. Okay, the bomb should be quieter, too. I hope it ain't too loud. The bomb should be quieter. But I have to drop a bomb for that because that is a step forward for Xbox, a system that's been locked down. Like, last time we remember doing something modding-wise that was crazy to an Xbox was the Xbox 360. Okay, besides that, what are you doing? Using the developer side to play some 64 games, some homebrew games on the Xbox. But there has been no modding. PlayStation 4 has been a little different. You haven't really seen modding. And I think it's because Xbox slowly allows more and more to be done on the system. And with the Edge browser, one thing we talked about before is playing Mario 64. There's a website you can go to play Super Mario 64. Great. On the Xbox through the Edge browser. And now you can log in directly to Discord through the Edge browser and use all the features. You can even use the voice features. It is beautiful thanks to the Edge browser update. So the question is, how far will these updates go? Do you think Microsoft will try to work with companies like Discord, who technically are like competition in this sense, because they have their own platform with voice chat where they want people to connect. They want people to connect on Windows in their system. So truthfully, I don't know. This is a toughie. And Angel, I see you. Yes, you are correct. I remember those days. We haven't seen Xbox mods since then, but we do know the Edge browser is steady bringing us more and more. I won't be surprised if you're playing different ROMs on the Edge browser now. It's becoming so much more functional on these systems. So let's go ahead and go directly to the report. Since its launch in 2015, Discord has become surprisingly ubiquitous application. The app combines group voice, video call technology with text chat rooms to create homes for online communities. Discord is truly unlike anything else offered, either on PC or consoles. In fact, Discord's feature set is so robust that it often requested that the app be made functional for Xbox consoles. While there's no word on official support for that, a new Xbox update may have changed things. Xbox consoles recently received an update introducing Microsoft Edge internet browser to the platform. An older version of Edge was previously available, but the new version based on Chromium is significantly more robust and featureful. The intent is to allow Xbox console gamers to be able to tap to the Edge browser for whatever needs they may have mid-game, whether it be guides, tips, or what have you. Notably, Discord can run from the browser too. Okay. And I did see some limits. So let's go ahead and talk about that. Xbox users are already testing the limits of how Discord can work within the Edge browser. Great news is that it works entirely when the Edge browser is open. So this works entirely when the Edge browser is open. Users can read and participate in text chat with ease. As you guys see on screen there, you can talk back and forth with ease. They can also join voice chat and talk as if they were using Discord through the browser. So you can go ahead and add your device and be able to talk like it's no problem. Okay? That's nice to know. The bad news is that voice chat doesn't stay open if the Xbox users tab back to a game. So yes, if you're not directly on that screen and you want to tab back to a game and maybe figure, oh, you guys can stay and keep talking, no, that will not work. So while Discord can be used casually, it's not a replacement or secondary option next to Xbox Party Chat. Xbox users are already requesting that the development team for the new browser implement a workaround so Discord can run in the background, but seems like a long shot. Microsoft is unlikely to go out of its way to ensure a competitive app works on its platform. Perhaps Discord can partner with Xbox to make an official app release possible instead. The new Edge browser also allows Xbox consoles to run other services. However, for example, Xbox users can use the new Chromium Edge to run Google Stadia games. Okay, that's not shit I care about. Okay, I don't care about that. So we're just going to say that the Xbox Edge browser is officially becoming more and more the shit. The shit. Yes, I said that right. Because now you not only can play Mario 64 on it, you can use Discord within the browser. At least if we can't have the apps to do the things we need, we can use it through the browser. So I believe Spotify and other apps can work in the background, but I'm curious if Edge browser has anything that it uses that runs in the background. If so, that would be nice. Or guys, look out for the Microsoft Store, because there'll be a lot of people that develop stuff that kind of work with this. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone created something in the Microsoft Store to kind of have it run in the background, which would be nice if you can use Discord in the back while you game. So guess what? When I'm actually streaming my Twitch stream, now I would be picking up my Discord audio as well. So I would have my whole group chat be recorded at the same time. So just little things like that, man. It's just wonderful to be able to have if it goes that route. So shout out Xbox and the update to the Edge Chromium based browser. Okay, we got to give shout out to that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a can you dig it, sucker? There you go. I give you a can you dig it, sucker. And did I stop the music? Okay, I did stop the music. See, I can't hear the sound, so I don't know if I stopped it. But anyways, let's go ahead. Like I said, I'm moving on. I'm good on time. Okay, we almost got it. So, oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about these bastards. I don't even want to talk about them. I'm gonna be honest. It's just kind of where I want to shut it down. I'm not feeling it. I don't even want to talk about them because they don't even need to be talked about. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about it because I'm the guy who, of course, hates on them just to hate on them. And the hater is back, y'all. The real hater is in full effect. Yes, the real hater. I had to put chat away for a second. Give me my time, chat. Let me sip this up real quick. Oh, my goodness. Let me tell y'all something, man. I am the real official hater of Battlefield. And I'm going to tell you why. because even during my interview I've had with the staff writer of Kotaku, Jeremy Winslow, he said one of his worst games was Call of Duty ever, right? Worst games ever, Call of Duty. Now, y'all know that hurt my soul, man. That hurt my soul deeply because me being such a Call of Duty fanboy, supporting them, relentlessly kissing their ass no matter what, okay? It hurt to hear just like, man, you know, I knew it was going to come out, but I respect it. Respectfully, I respect everybody who feels that way. Same game every year. Look at it. Look at the title screen. It's just the same game, copy and paste. You're playing the same shit over and over. It could be. Okay, but you know, those NBA 2K fans, those Madden fans, they're going through the same struggle. Okay, I'm going through mine with Call of Duty. But this one right here with Battlefield is pretty alarming. I want to say I'm upset because Battlefield would go modern and come out with their game now at a time like this. Activision Blizzard dealing with their own issues they should have been taken care of. But still, Battlefield is just now like, hey, we got this game. We're flourishing. Look at our game. Look at our beta test. Look at Call of Duties. Oh, they're hacking. They're cheating. Look at ours. It's just so much more to do. So much a bigger round. This is real battle. That over there is small-time kid arcade shit, right? And it's starting to feel like that. Be honest. It's starting to feel like that. But you know what? I'm still riding for Call of Duty, man. I'm Vanguard to the day I die. If you don't know, I've already put up some clips. I'm going to put up some clips on YouTube. I'm going to do some shorts because I got some clips where I'm just wrecking shop on Vanguard beta. Okay, I got to put those up in respect. I'm playing Vanguard still. I ain't playing Warzone. I don't get down with that. They've been cheating hard. They was cheating on Vanguard, but Warzone is ridiculous with the cheating. I'm not doing that, okay? Vanguard's where it's at. So now that I got that off my chest, let's talk about what we need to talk about. So EA encourages gamers or people at least under them to stop being assholes. Go figure. Oh, EA is finding out that people that plays military shooters are assholes. Wow. Just now figured that out, EA. Well, guess what? Call of Duty's been dealing with that for a long time. As you guys probably have heard in any Call of Duty lobby, if you played for even 30 minutes, you will hear a lot of racial slurs, a lot of cursing, sexual slurs, homophobic slurs. There will be every type of thing said. And now EA is saying, oh, Battlefield, we don't want you to be like that. Well, shit, EA, you think that's what they're doing. They're letting off steam. A lot of these people are going to be raging. You're now feeling it. But Battlefield's going to start implementing some changes. So for all of you who want to let your rage out and you're playing Battlefield, well, guess what? At least Call of Duty's not going to shut us up. Because from what I see, EA is going to shut you down, let you get to run your mouth too much. Oh, I can't stand this game. Oh, it's a piece of shit. I can't stand you. Oh, bam. Blocked from the game. You shouldn't have been talking that smack. We get the final say so. We don't get that. You know what we do? Hey, we just block them. We mute them, man. We keep playing. That's what you got to do. It's Call of Duty life, baby. Spawn killing. You know what I mean? What you know about that? What you know about camping for life? What you know about that? That is the Call of Duty way. But now you finally getting told by EA, you need to calm down. And guess what, EA? You've only just seen the beginning. Because you haven't really, you're now getting the taste of it. I'm so glad you've been gone for this many years. Because you're about to come back and really see what people are going to go crazy in your game. They're going to say and do all the things that you don't want them to do. That's the point of the game. Let's go to the article because y'all might think I'm tripping. All right. Today, in advance of release Battlefield 2042 this November, EA announced the Battlefield Community Charter, a set of guidelines developed with the stand aim of ensuring Battlefield remains a welcoming experience that encourages positive play. Come on. Encouraging positive. Y'all need to be encouraged, man. So Battlefield, y'all telling me y'all need to be encouraged, man. Talk to me. Give me the heat. Come on, man. Y'all can't tell me y'all want to be encouraged. Like, y'all, come on, man. Okay. Positive Play is EA's set of initiatives which aim to help keep games fair and fun for everyone. The charter not only outlines a series of principles to which players are expected to adhere, but also consequences for those players who fail to adhere to those principles. Damn, y'all getting locked down. Oh, it feel like a punishment. It feel like when my mama say, oh, you can go outside and play, and then the other, your friend mama say, nah, you can't go outside. You like, yeah, that's what I got it. My mama trusts me. You know what I mean? That's what it feel like. Because right now, EA is stopping y'all, and Call of Duty. Look, Activision Blizzard, no, it ain't enough shit. You think they worried about us? Look, we're gonna let them folks go. Hopefully, we hope they say some ignorant shit so we can get the heat off us. Like I don't blame them. But here's an update on our continued commitment to all of you across the Battlefield community to enable positive play in 2042. Toxicity, harassment, cheating, and exploiting can get in the bin, and we'll be working with you all to keep it there. Battlefield 2042. EA's efforts to uphold these precepts in Battlefield 2042 include not just standard tools like the option to mute specific individuals in game, but also a profanity filter for in-game text chat, which will be permanently active, seemingly without the option for players to turn it off if so desired. I can already imagine the lengths players will go to get a couple no words past the filter. So let me holler at y'all real quick. So Battlefield fans, talk to me. Where y'all at? Because I don't really see y'all saying much. Okay, and shout out to my brother. Okay, shout out to my brother. He's a hardcore Battlefield fan. My brother is like one of those that talking about, man, I can't play that game, man. That's like arcade. That's like arcade shooter. I like to play the real shooters. I'm like, man, this ain't no arcade. Do you see how? Okay, y'all. I don't know if y'all seen the 6ix9ine interview, but he was like, hum. That's how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? I'm feeling hum. I just feel this feeling. Okay, Battlefield, you might be, you might get the real feel. But that's how I feel real to me. So don't be talking about my game. I don't want to run for an hour straight to kill somebody. That's me. Oh, I'm still running. I'm in the dirt. Oh, I got in here. Oh, this place is empty. I'm looking for somebody. Oh, I see somebody shot a couple times. They're behind a dirt somewhere. Oh, I got to come back. And, I know how I go. Okay, Call of Duty is not like that. Call of Duty is like I ran in, I jumped down there, I shot 2 people, I threw a grenade. The grenade blew up, killed somebody. I slid, hit the stem shot because I got shot a couple times, popped up, shot. Oh, I ran out of bullets, switched to the pistol, shot a couple. You see that? You see that? That's what Call of Duty is about. It's about the continuation, the mind continuing to work. Bow. Situations is hot, tense. I got to keep going. Battlefield is giving you the time to think. So that's just me. Anywho, so Battlefield 2042 is being told by EA they do not want the toxicity, harassment, cheating, and exploiting. Okay, you can put that shit in the bin. They work closely with the teams across EA, and EA help to ensure that when you're helping to take the time to stamp out bad behavior to the community, that the tools you're using are easier to access and clearer as to what you are reporting. Bam. There you go. So for everybody out there, if you are a Battlefield fan or a lover, guess what? You now are being told that you have to play nice. You can't get all crazy in this game here, man, because you can get the boot. You can get blocked. Call of Duty, they say, man, go ham. I don't care what you do. Shit, we ain't listening. La, 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 la. That's what they doing. They letting it go ham and everything's going. Okay? So they need to let people talk, let them be able to mute them and keep rolling. Okay, but we expect these principles to be upheld my ass. Okay, shoot, they got me messed up. Now, anyways. So, my bad. I got a little passion on that one. That was a little passion came from me because, I don't mess with the Battlefield. Now, this is perfect. Yo, I'm on perfect timing. Oh, my gosh. And last but not least, and I got to say but not least, definitely, because this is one that, if I start seeing, I won't, I ain't going to say I'm going to be too mad at it. I might have to go ahead and see if I can test this one out. Okay, shoot, this one might be worth the trouble. But let's pull it up and we'll go ahead and talk about it. So, you guys see the picture. So, as you see, this is Twitch, and you can also see boosting stream. You see that directly to the, I believe that's to the right of me on there. Not sure. That's right of me. I'm not sure. Right hand. Okay, right on me. But Twitch has always been implementing different things to make more money. They've always been implementing things to make more money. And this is something lately that I think not only was a genius plan on their marketing team, but it's going to make them a lot of more money. And I want to say a lot, like a lot. And you say, what is it, Nick? What is it that Twitch could be doing that's so big that you think it's going to make them a lot of money? It's not to say that I think it's big, but it's just so simple in the way people work in the world today. It is going to make Twitch a lot of money. But Twitch is testing a feature that lets viewers pay to promote streamers. Let me go ahead and say that again. Twitch is testing a feature that lets viewers pay to promote streamers. So, picture this right now. You guys are watching me on Twitch, right? You say, you know what? I want more people to watch Nickmoses05. I want to grow as a family. I'm going to pay 99 cents and get him 1,000+ views through advertisements. So you pay 99 cents. I get 1,000 extra views. You bring me in extra viewers to my stream. Guess what? I get more viewers. More people will spend more money. And soon I will become a big streamer. Thanks to you guys who donate, which then would be part of my team, right? That's how it goes. So it's good and bad. And I'm going to tell you why now, and then we'll dive into the piece. It is good because it does allow opportunity to prevail itself in some way for small streamers. Right now in Twitch, it is very difficult to get recognized as a small streamer. It's not like YouTube where you can have a great video of content, and as long as you can get it in front of people, that's good. Twitch is a little bit different because, you got a lot of good gamers. What separates you from others is minor on Twitch versus someone like myself. Most of the time I'm personality, right? So I don't have to be great at the game. I'm giving you me. Nobody else is going to be able to be me. So that's a benefit to me. But to others, it's more about the game. It's not themselves. They may not be, a person who likes talking to the camera all the time, or just they don't want to talk for long periods of time. I understand. These people still want to stream and they want to be successful at it. Well, guess what can happen now? Somebody can come along and know that you are a good streamer. You are doing good work, and they can go ahead and pay $1.99 for 1,000 extra views. And I believe it's like, $5 for 10,000 or something. They have a plan. We'll go over the plan. But what Twitch is going to be doing is having people who support their streamers. So, hey, I go on Twitch live, later on tonight. I'm saying, hey, and I'm playing the game. Somebody says, oh, I want to donate 99 cents. That's 1,000 views to Nickmoses05. Now I'm going to have more people viewing me thanks to you guys, which will help the channel grow. The channel grows, we all succeed. We become a family. So I love that part of it. That is beautiful, and I can't see it working out for a lot of small-time streamers on that end. Bam! Devil's advocate time. So the bad part is that it encourages a couple things. One, it encourages bad spending habits. Bad spending habits is something we've seen a lot of when it comes with microtransactions and, these different cell phone games that you get free, but then they want you to pay $5 for the full game. And, you're signed up for this, that's free. But if you pay $1 per month, you get no ads, you pay for it. So you wind up paying all these different amounts of money, and these companies see how easy it is to get money out of people digitally. We see that very easy. I myself am victim of this as well with multiple things. Okay. This is another way for them to swiggle money out of people. I don't like that. I've never liked that. I don't like anything that includes models for them to get more money. It would be different if the money you knew, so like Humble Bundle, for instance, they donate something to charity. It'll be different if I knew like, hey, I could pick the charity or something, to get part of the donation too. I understand Twitch got to make money. Okay. So, but still something to feel a little more rewarding. This feels like, hey, there's already boosting put in place, but now there's boosting where you can just say, hey, I pay for 1,000 views. I pay for this many. I'm sorry. That is almost like pay to win. And people who are already successful big-time streamers are going to see the most benefit from this because they're receiving the most revenue from this, which means they could front the money themselves to even fake as people to pay for themselves 1,000 views, 5,000 views to keep themselves on top. So to me, it really findles out a lot of small-time creators in that sense. So it's a good and a bad thing. And Twitch really needs to look into this because this is something that could be, people are not seeing anything good about it right now. I do see it as being a double-edged thing, but if it doesn't play out well, it's not going to look good for Twitch, who has been suffering a lot of, lashback off of different stances they took that they're now going back on. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Days after announcing new safety tools designed to protect streamers against hate raids, Twitch is experimenting with a new feature that will allow users to pay money to promote a stream. Rumors have been circulating on social media that the new feature is in the works, and a Twitch spokesperson has now confirmed to The Verge that it is testing the feature with a small number of streamers. We are launching an experiment to a small number of growing channels that enables their communities to purchase promotions to highly visible parts of Twitch, a Twitch spokesperson said. Twitch went into detail about the new paid boost feature during its patch notes program. Check out the relevant portion of the program here. Now, I'm not going to play that. You guys can take a look at that your own time. I'm not getting flagged. But the promotion works like this. For 10 minutes during a stream, a notification will pop up informing viewers that the boost option is available. Participating viewers can then pay for a number of recommendations. In the demonstration, there are 2 purchase tiers, 1,000 recommendations for 99 cents and 3,000 recommendations for $2.97. These boost purchase windows occur randomly for participating streamers that can happen as often as every time a streamer goes live. This boost feature, well, let's go ahead and take a look at that. So you see with her, there's a boost thing. You click right there. They put $2.97, 3,000 recommendations, and then Amazon Pay, and bam. That's simple. I'm going to be honest. So this boost feature is essentially a paid version of the Boost This Stream Community Challenge program already in place, which I mentioned that a moment ago. In Boost This Stream, viewers can pull channel points, essentially points a viewer earns by participating in a stream activities like following and successive viewing, and use them to promote a creator through the platform. Twitch product manager said this new paid program was born out of feedback from the community. He said streamers wanted more opportunities to have their stream promoted and wanted that promotion to be more impactful. That meaningfulness then seems to be Twitch simply giving Impact a monetary value. The more money spent on recommendations, the more front page exposure a streamer gets, the more impact a boosted streamer has for its creators. Bam. And we can go more and more into it. But I'm going to go ahead and jump even more deeper into it. So Twitch is following suit to everybody else. This is nothing new, guys. I don't want people to sit here and think, oh, Twitch is like, they're just money hungry. They're just doing it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. YouTube, you can pay for advertisement for your videos and all that. TikTok, you can do the same. So Twitch having this as another like pay to kind of boost your stream doesn't surprise me. Instagram has advertising, Facebook advertising. We know where all this advertising goes. It's just more money to promote yourself, and they are making a killing off advertising, especially when you get things like political campaigns. They're making a killing off advertising, man. If you have the money, you can pay to put yourself in the top placement. So right now, Nickmoses05 Gaming Podcast. If I was loaded and rich right now, I can just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take $5,000 and I'm just going to use that to promote my channel. Every time I put up a stream, I'm just going to promote it. And I'm just going to keep paying for promotion. What's going to happen is more and more eyes are going to see me. I'm going to grow. All it takes is for eyes to see me because we see the channel growth currently. So Now we have it to where Twitch is going to be doing that. So when I go live streaming on Twitch, guys, if you see this pop up, just don't hesitate. I want you to go ahead and spend 99 cents. I will stay on a bit longer. We'll see if more people can watch. But that's interesting that people could pay for that. I'm not sure if TikTok or other places will follow suit that similar method, because this leads to people paying. So somebody else could say, hey, I want to pay to Joshua Drake, the donation just gave. It could say, hey, that donation could be paid, and now more people could be looking at me on YouTube. You see what I mean? Like, how does that work? I want to know if that model is even going to work. It might fail. Okay, it might fail. We don't know. So now with that being said, Bow, I think we'll go ahead. We threw everything, and I did that in such perfect timing. Okay, now first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this in the chat, okay, because you can call in. You can call in, but what I like to do is see if anybody wants to, or you're going to, instead of calling in, you can click that link. You can go ahead and chat in. You can use that link from your phone, from your, your PC, your laptop, your, anything. Okay, your tablet, just click on it. It pulls right up. It says use your microphone and everything. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take calls for a moment, because I was planning on being here till 8 o'clock on the dot, which I'm doing good. I covered all my subjects and got through everything. So when you guys call in, we're going to definitely run through this real quick. But there's something I want to say first, even before I take this call, because I do see him coming in. Okay. Yep, I see it coming. Okay, so hold on before I jump on it, because I want someone to come in on the restream side, not the Skype side. I do see Skype going, and let me do that. So this is one thing I want to say, and let's see what pictures we got. I want to get a good one. Here. Okay, my man had to wait. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, let's use that. Right? Let's put a chat back up. So I'm going to say this for you guys, right? I am, there we go. I see one. I got you here. I'm going to get you in there. But I am currently, guys, working on a few things. I have an interview. You guys may have seen a clip already of the staff writer at Kotaku, Jeremy Winslow. I am going to be doing interviews with multiple people, all in the gaming industry. I just reach out and I'm speaking with them. If there is anyone that you want me to interview, just go ahead and let me know. You can put in the comments of any of those videos. I will do so. But I've been putting up snippets of that. So I'm going to go ahead and continue that and put up those snippets. And if you are, I see you there. Daniel, what's going on with you, man? Got a shout out to you. I throw you a couple shotgun shots. Chris, what is going on? Send some shout outs to y'all. But definitely want you guys to know that I am going to be doing more interviews for certain people. So just stay tuned for the different interviews, and don't be surprised if it be some CEOs or something. You know what I mean? Don't be surprised if I get some exclusive interviews. But we're going to go ahead and bring one in. So hold on real quick. I got to bring this one in. There he goes. Oh, look at him. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get you up on sound.
Oh, let me actually get my mic on too.
But I can't hear you worth nothing.
Uh-oh.
Now can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good. We good. My man, the young OG, man. The man I like to say is 55, but really 16 years old, man. 16. Let me just ask you this, before we get into all the game talk, man. 16. How does it feel? How does it feel, man? 16 years old. You old, but you ain't old. But you
I would call it the most bipolar age I've ever had, because even being 15, it was kind of like I was still sort of in that not really child part of my life, but in that part of my life where I could actually I had all my time to myself. I had a good amount of time to myself for the first half of being 16, and then this past month, man, I have had no time to myself. This is the first day I've had where I've actually just been able to sort of sit down and chill.
I can tell you at 16, I was working. I was making $9 an hour, which back then was good money. Okay, I was working about 20 hours a week, maybe 25. So I was, you're the man in school when you got a nice pocket full of money. You're walking through, and I can say I wasn't all that good on my grades. That's best. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was fucking up left and right. But nonetheless, outside of that, I was working hard, man. I was really in the wrong state of mind. It seems like you're in a good state of mind, man. So I got to congratulate you. You've always been even-headed. You have a lot of knowledge for your age. Me, myself, I was into the wrong stuff. Didn't help me, okay? And now I feel like people like you inspire me, okay? I go, man, young OGs who are about this gaming life, who know what's going on. I got a feeling that this is going on, this conspiracy, this deep love, and that's how I am. So, with that being said, that specimen. Any conspiracy theories on the table?
No conspiracy theories, although I do have some interesting info. I've been talking in the VIP Discord in Team Executor, and Monk has given me some interesting info. So here's a little image. Hold on, let me just throw on Do Not Disturb. You know, can't really see. You know, my 17 girls and all their messages.
I love last night.
So I don't. Why did I just try to tap the screen as if that's how I'm going to focus it? I don't think this is going to focus very well. Can I just like do that? There we go. All right. So tell me what you see.
Man, I see that ribbon.
So notice. Do you see the color coding on there? So I've been given this information. Well, I haven't been given it. This is in the VIP chat, so it's somewhat public. Monk has given me the pinouts for the NAND cable on the SX Lite chip. So theoretically, what somebody could do if they wanted to is they've got these 4 little pads right there. You could theoretically get some water soldered on there. Yes, water. Some solder soldered onto there. Get some wires on there. If you're able to find those same points on the Switch OLED and then get that CPU cable on there, there you go. First ever OLED Switch with a mod chip in it. So if you're willing to take that up, man, you know, if you got someone who might be able to like probe a Switch OLED and figure out what those points might be on the OLED, and also you have someone who can remove that heatsink because apparently they soldered the damn thing on. Same thing with the NAND shield. If you can find someone who can get those shields off and who's willing to find out where those points might be on the Switch OLED, I don't see any reason to why you can't just solder some wires to that and get the light chip working on the OLED. Same thing with the core, but it's got that weird Molex connector on it, which would make it a bit more difficult than if you just had those direct pads right there. So just some food for thought for anybody out there who might be willing to try to pull that off.
Now, I'm going to tell you, that is, you know, that's a tough one because they got their OLED Nintendo Switches brand new, and you telling me I got to go in and experiment? Oh man,
someone's got to, and TX isn't going to do it. And I highly doubt that these Chinese companies want to go through that. They're trying to sell these things for as cheap as possible. Oh, I have something else. So Nick, guess what? You want to know what I just got? You know what I just got?
What?
A new W. Remember a while back, I had made a conspiracy theory that some of these HW fly chips, and I didn't come up with it, but I was definitely a proponent of the conspiracy theory that some of these HW fly chips were actually literally just SX cores rebranded.
Yep, I remember that.
Well, let me just scroll back through here real quick.
Which would make sense because we seen in the first pictures how much stock they had. And imagine if you're just sitting on surplus stock that can't move.
Here we go. So we've got here. So I'm in the VIP chat. Quote from Drunken Mog: "There's still a few in China. With a few hundred plus, but they realize the demand skyrocketed and the willingness to pay a stupid price, so they're selling them for 150 approximately. They're even using legit cores / lights and writing spacecraft to them, then just selling them as HW fly." I dropped my phone, mic drop. So yeah, some of those HW flies are actually genuine SX cores, but they just flashed them with spacecraft. Now, I don't know if they got that weird special flash that some of the HW flies have where you can't flash it back, but if anybody out there has some HW flies, I mean, hey, try seeing if you can flash the SX bootloader back, because it might work. And that also helps to sort of it gives some understanding to why some of the HW flies, some people were getting them working absolutely fine. Some people, they were really shoddy. Some people, that didn't work at all. Some people that, like Joe said, he had one that bricked the system. Maybe it makes perfect sense. And it goes back to what another theory that I had proposed was that perhaps HW fly has just become a generic term, and all it means is Switch Maruko mod chip, and there's all these different companies who are making these HW flies, some of them literally being SX cores, some of them being cheap, garbage cheap, some of them being actual effort put in to make a clone, but it also just happens to use spacecraft. So I'm not shocked, but it is cool to have the confirmation. So there's what I've got, and I somehow just managed to knock my camera out. There we go.
No, but Joe, you dropping.
You just call me Joe, bro.
Okay, no, definitely didn't call you Joe. Joe, you know what? My man Joe, right now, I seen it. He said he's driving. He's not even probably gonna be here in time. And I understand. Joe be working his ass off so much, just like you, Kyle, a bunch of you guys just be working. So I don't ever even care. You miss a show, you I say, oh man, it's cool, man. Just relax. You're good. I know you'll be back. Just take your time. You guys do a lot. It doesn't go unappreciated. So let me tell you that. Now, with these chips that you're talking about, I'm gonna give you two things. Okay, since we want to go on Nintendo Switch, we're gonna dig deep on it. One thing is OLED. Do you think there is a real benefit from having a Switch on an OLED versus any others? Why?
Okay, so this is coming from somebody. This is coming from somebody who jumped from an iPhone to a Samsung. OLED is absolutely worth it, even without the resolution jump, and hell, even with the resolution technically getting worse with the screen bump, with the size bump, and not the resolution changing. I've even seen just pictures of the original Switch and the OLED model. Hey, by the way, Joe's ready to join if you want to get him in, unless you just want to do that at the end.
Yeah, we're gonna do it at the end. You know how we do.
Here's my, you got my OLED screen right now, and you're probably looking at this in an LCD. And granted, my camera's terrible, but looking at this on my screen right now, right, it looks terrible on the LCD screen on my laptop. But looking at it on here, it's absolutely beautiful. So one nice thing is that having an OLED, I can actually see the difference with somebody who takes a picture of both of them side by side, and seeing them side by side. I think it was like the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe logo, which has about every single color that exists on this universe. It just looks better just because OLED's that awesome. And I honestly, quite frankly, do think it's a bit of a ripoff. I think it's unnecessary to buy it if you haven't bought a Switch already. Maybe it's worth it if you haven't bought one yet. And hell, the dock is, you're able to buy the dock separately, and you were planning on getting another dock anyways, and maybe you could just get a Switch OLED dock. But okay. I do think that the OLED screen has a meaningful difference. You only would want to get it though if you didn't have a Switch already. It's not worth dropping $350 again for that screen. It's not that good. If it was a 4K OLED, then it would be a good reason, especially if it was $350. That's a fucking steal.
Mm-hmm. So
hell, 1080p even.
Let's say Dead Specimen. This is the second part to that. So there's been talks again about 4K version of Nintendo Switch. Patents have been put out there by Nintendo that they are now really working on this. Do you think this is actual factual, or do you think more BS propaganda to lead us on to 2025?
It's not happening. Like, here's the thing, okay? If it's not now, it's not for at least another year or two, because given that Nintendo has just recently put out that statement, absolutely destroying Bloomberg for their 17,000th clickbait post on how they've gotten 27,000 developers to confirm that they have the 9K 720 hertz fucking Switch Mega Pro super big dick. They've now set themselves on a time limit of basically they can't reveal this now for a certain amount of time, because otherwise they could, they might be accused of lying to investors. They've If they do it in 2 years, well, they could easily make the argument of, well, we weren't planning one at that time. If they release it in a month, if they announce it in a month or two, well, you guys just said a month or two ago, publicly, even not even like it was an internal thing, publicly said it's not happening. That's going to get you into some shit, especially because you did that on the account that's like dedicated to talking to your shareholders. So whether or not you want to look at it from it's just clickbait reporting and they're just doing it for clicks, or it's just not feasible right now. Whatever way you want to look at it, one thing that everyone should be agreeing on is Nintendo said it's not happening to their shareholders, and at this point they've put themselves in a box where they can't announce it for, I don't know what like a deadline would be, but they have a deadline now where they need to give themselves enough time to be able to use the excuse of, oh, well, we weren't planning it at that time.
So now, last but not least, and like I said, we'll bring Joe on for a moment, then we'll bring us back. We'll all talk. So for you with the Nintendo Switch, what is the current status? Because we remember you went through a lot. You were struggling, man, waiting on that Switch for months, so many months. We sat here with you. You finally got it. You were using it, and I haven't heard much from it. What is going on with the Nintendo Switch currently?
I just don't have that much time, quite frankly. But when I do have time, you know what? It's pretty nice to be able to play some new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Some of that, I found definitely legal NSP, that Super Mario 64, that 4K one. It's really nice looking. Was fucking with Ubuntu for a bit, but I have a Linux laptop now, so that's just kind of that's my main Linux device now. I don't really care about Android that much, especially because, fun fact, I'm actually using a Chromebook right now with Linux on it, which, because it can run Android apps, I mean, I literally have a device that can do the two non-Horizon Switch OS things. So basically, I just have a game. I have an easy game machine now, and if any weird, cool homebrew shit comes out, if Team Executor comes back and they release some SXOS like sequel or whatever, I mean, I'll get to mess with that. But really, right now, it's just games, and I might throw. I've been playing a lot of Deltarune recently. That game. Even if you haven't played Undertale, which I didn't, and I honestly thought the game was kind of shit. I really did not care for MMO game, or not MMO games, but like role-playing games, and Undertale especially. I thought it was gimmicky. I thought it was stupid. Deltarune has a really good story. And while I do have it on my laptop, if I really want to just like play it and like find every secret and all that, I probably will get it on my Switch. Granted, it's free, so I'd probably get it on my unhacked Switch. But might start playing that, just having that on me, because for whenever I go places. So it's sort of kind of on the back burner right now, but it was just poor timing, quite frankly, when I got it back.
Okay. No, I understand that. Right now, my Nintendo Switch, I've had it updated, and I haven't even touched it. And I probably need to update it again, because you know how it goes. Another update got pushed out or something else. So I haven't tested. But my man, Dead Specimen, I'm going to bring you back on in a moment. I'm going to bring Joe. We'll have a couple of talk, and then at the end, I'll bring everybody in for the big powwow, and then we'll head out.
Ooh, I have an idea real quick. I don't know exactly how well this would work, and this might have to be a next stream thing. But I'm wondering if we could find a way to tie together the restream and the Skype people.
You know what? That would actually be nice, and it's possible. Because I got Skype right here. I could bring everybody in on restream. I think Skype might pick up off system audio, maybe. Okay, so something to test out. I'm definitely with you on that. So we'll go ahead and test it out, man. Hopefully somebody, because I think somebody did just call and I couldn't grab it. So my man, Dead Specimen, I'm gonna be hollering at you in a minute, my dude.
Catch you in a minute.
Later. Now let me go ahead and get my man in here.
What's going on, Nick?
Hi, Joe. What is up?
What's going on, buddy? How are you?
Man, I'm good, man. Just another day, man, trying to just, keep the Nickmoses05 Gaming Podcast going, man. That's what we doing.
Yep, it's all about the Nickmoses05 pain train.
That's what I'm saying. So, Joe, we got a bunch of stuff to run through, but one thing I want to ask you specifically is what Dead Specimen was speaking on with the chips. He mentioned possible spacecraft chips literally being SX cores, and those possibly being able, based on pinouts, may be able to run on OLED Nintendo Switches. So one, do you think that's possible? And two, do you think we'll see a lot of that if possible?
I think it's going to take some time for the developers and the homebrew people to take a look at it, because here's the deal. The Hecate creator back in the day that was on version 5.1.2 or something like that, it says there is support for the OLED Switch, but that's before the OLED Switch came out. What Dead Specimen was saying is the truth, where the heat shield is soldered to the chip, so you need to really get out the pliers and the hammer and hopefully you don't break the damn thing. But they did that for security measurement because of the mod chip. They don't care. I'm sure it's jailbreakable. I guarantee it. Just like what Dead Specimen was saying, get those solder points, hook up the chip to maybe a certain different flow of electricity, and I'm sure it would work. But that's why they did that. They said, fuck it, we're not going to put screws and security screws. Those assholes are going to get it. They're going to have to use a heat dryer, to melt the switch and catch it on fire to try to put a mod chip in it. I'm sure probably about 6 months to a year we might see something.
So with that, Joe, I haven't been much into the PS4 homebrew scene, but I hear there's big news with firmware being released. What's going on with PS4? Tell me about that.
As of right now, the latest and greatest jailbreak you could be on is 7.55, but there's this guy called, I forget the guy's name, really weird name. He was the first developer that hacked the PS4 to be on version firmware 1.76. This is back in the day. He made the first jailbreak for the system. Now he's got the jailbreak for 8.52. He's waiting for disclosure from Sony. Sony paid him a $10,000 bounty for finding out the back door for the jailbreak. So if Sony releases disclosure, then this guy, C-Turd, I believe that's the modder's name, if C-Turd releases the information, then we can start working on a jailbreak. But it's not going to be a hard jailbreak. It's going to be a WebKit exploit like the other ones.
No, that's still big news, man. Wow.
Yes.
I'm glad to see the PS4 homebrew scene moving forward. And as far as the PS4 homebrew scene, Joe, have you heard of anything with Xbox? I talked about this earlier, where Xbox just got nothing since Xbox 360. Have you heard of anything besides playing emulators and ROMs on the Xbox? Do you think they got security on lock?
I think Team Executor had the hack. That's what I'm thinking. With them getting shut down and everything, they have to rebrand themselves. I haven't seen anybody talk about the series. It's the Xbox. I'm sorry for all these names. Xbox One, haven't seen any information about being hacked except for paying for developer mode. That's it. And it's not even hacked because you're paying to unlock that part of the Xbox. I think the Xbox will be hacked through the Edge browser. It seems very vulnerable to web exploits. Like, you can get certain developer modes to run without even paying the $40 for the developer kit for the system. So if there's going to be a hack, it's going to be a web exploit hack, and it's going to be just as shitty as the PS4 web kit.
No, I'm with you on that. I've seen so much happening with this Edge browser, so I'm not going to doubt to see anything coming from that Edge browser. As far
and what's amazing is Microsoft's allowing it to happen. They're not patching it out. That's what's very weird.
Yeah.
Maybe they're a little too ballsy now, saying, "Oh, no one's going to hack us because no one hacked the Xbox One."
And
so maybe they feel that way.
And maybe it's working in their favor. Maybe people figure, hey, all I want to do is play Mario 64, a couple of old school games on it. I don't need to play everything else. So they're stopping. They're not going as far as these other systems. Maybe.
Yeah, that's great, though. They offered it like with a Nintendo, hey, if you have, a copy from an NES game, they're coming after you. Microsoft don't care about that. And Sony doesn't care about that. The Nintendo is so hardcore with the homebrew community, shutting down the family of projects and just going apeshit. It's craziness.
So, Joe, Bandai Namco changed their logo. Brand new. What do you think of the new logo compared to the old logo?
The old logo looks like something from Cyberpunk. Like, kind of like the store didn't kind of crappy. Oh, we're just going to Cyberpunk this logo. It looks really bad. I've been a Bandai fan for a very, very long time with anime. People have went backwards. Like, I'm old school. I was a fan of Bandai from anime, then into video games. People were now from video games to anime. So that logo sticks out like a sore thumb, which is great for anime and video games. That other Bandai logo looks like something that should be in an adult store. That's the best way to put it. It looks so shady. It's purple. It's got the black small lettering. It says, fun, whatever that side says. I can't.
For all into the future.
Yeah, more like into the past. That logo looks so 80s. I would say like maybe like the guy who made the Miami Vice logo made that logo.
Yo, Joe, I'm gonna be honest. That logo, when I first seen it, I thought there was more. I was like, there's got to be more. Maybe this is just one logo. You know, they got a couple different ones. Nah, I looked at pretty much all of them, and all of them are exactly the same. It's just plain, bland.
That Bandai logo looks like a prototype logo to the old one.
Yo, I'm with you on that. I can totally see that. Just like, oh, we'll just make a couple, and then they see this one, and they go, oh, let's create this one, and then they dial back to that. No,
but with being a business owner and being, I went online sales to a physical retail store doing different types of businesses. You don't change your logo. You just stay with what you have. You stay with your name. You don't change anything. As soon as you change your logo or your business name, people think, oh, the quality is going down. And truthfully, it's not. That's just how the consumer feels about it. So you keep your logo the same, That's so stupid to do that.
Now, Joe, a good one. Chatterbait. So they're going to go head up with Twitch. We're not going to let Twitch sell sexy to these people and lie. We're just going to come out and we are going to sell sexy. These women can come on, have guys pay for their vibrators to be activated with a 99 cents, $2. You can be having fun playing an anime game.
You got to get the sex box, loot box for that.
Oh my goodness.
It was $2.99.
Microtransactions are in the house. Do you think that Chatterbait is gonna be successful with this, or do you think this is another gonna fail soon?
Chatterbait, that will take off. I give it about 2 years. What's gonna happen is, what's great about this is the people that are trying to get this content, kind of like the women and everything, all the guys are gonna head over to Chatterbait, and the Twitch will get more filtered out to better content now. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody. You get the porn off of Twitch, then they could just go to Chatterbait, because that's exactly what they're looking for. Instead of the stupid ass hot tub streams, you could just get what you're looking for over there. That sucks. Like, if you're gonna, I won't go to Twitch for that reason, because I'm looking for computer, hacking and other types of, information. I don't want to look at porn. There's other sites for that. That's what's so stupid about Twitch.
I agree with you on the whole Twitch thing. That's kind of been my stance with the hot tub streams. It's like, oh, you look good. You're in a bikini. People are sitting here to watch you in a bikini. But outside of that, what do you have? And because it lacks that substance, to me, I'm like, oh, can I get my 5 minutes back? You know what I mean? At least when you're going to watch a porn, it's giving you an objective. You're coming in, you're getting the story, you're getting a beginning, a rising, a climax. You get the whole shebang. This hot tub stream is literally hot tub sitting here talking with people, and they're paying for it.
It's definitely going to be a microtransaction city, but that's expected for this type of platform. You're going to be paying for this button, Hey, if you want the sex box, it's going to be, $4.99, no refunds or exchanges. That's what it's going to be. A lot of stuff will be free in the beginning, but they're going to get you hooked in.
I agree.
It's going to be the new Fortnite.
Now, League of Legends champion arrested. My man was trafficking the greenery, Joe. He had the grass, and he had it all across Taiwan, and they busted his ass. Do you think this guy was really a kingpin trafficking huge amounts of drugs, or do you think this guy was just trying to get, some pot to his team and got caught up?
I think he's just trying to make a little side money, because it's kind of like, I know the gamers, they make a lot of money. I don't know how much they pay overseas, but I know some United States gamers make anywhere between, like what you said, was $50,000 to $100,000. I think that was probably his side hustle. Maybe he saw it in the game. Ooh, I can make money if I do this. But he's going to get 10 to 15 years because over there they're very hardcore about drugs, especially that he had him individually bagged, which I'm assuming he did. He had the intention to resell, so he's going to get more time for that. If it was in one bag or in one box or whatever, he would still get jail time, but it wouldn't be as hardcore. Because, like, let's say that he had a pound and he had like 20 or 30 bags. Oh, well, he was going to sell this to 20 or 30 people. That's exactly what they're going to say. If the guy had 50 bags, he had 50 transactions, even though he didn't have 50 transactions. They're going to count those bags.
So, Joe, let me ask. You're on his team. You smoked a couple of those doobies with them. He goes down. Do you tell everything to save face and stay with the team? Or do you take it and say, hey, I'm not going to let this guy go down. It was my own choice. I did it. What do you do in that circumstance?
That's very hard to say. I think I'd probably just run away. Because you know what it is? Those laws over there are so hardcore. If you own a gun, it's a felony. You're not allowed to own a gun. Only the police are. If you have a gun, it's a felony. You can only use airsoft.
And you know me, I'm definitely telling. I'm letting you know. I'm telling. I'm saying straight off, Joe. As soon as when he comes with it, I'm gonna be like, hey man, that's a little too much. If you came with an ounce, I might have not said nothing. But all that, hey, I smoke a little bit. But if they come down, if you get popped already, just know I'm going to say you had it, and I don't know your intentions, but I bought some from you. Okay, that's the way I try to keep you safe. But
I don't know about in your state, but over here in Pennsylvania, they also have like these refinery places where you can go buy like medicinable. You just need a medical card. It's $200, no questions asked.
Yep, same thing in Illinois. And they actually got recreational use. You know, so you can go.
They don't have that here yet. They just have the medical. You need the card. I don't know how it works over there. It's $200.
Yeah, recently they have recreational, so now you can just go and go up in the store and shop like a kid and go, oh yeah, get this.
You know what's good about that? It eliminates crime because you won't have somebody getting killed for a doobie. Yeah. It really does.
Go to the store and get it.
Yeah.
So no, I'm with you on that. Now, Joe, Valve had to refund tons of tickets because they had a Dota 2 event, and damn near both teams. One team had like 10 members with COVID. The other team had 3 members with COVID. They went ahead and canceled the entire event and refunded all the tickets. Do you think this is something that we're going to see with all esports coming, or do you think this event was different? Do you think these players kind of was different, or do you think we're going to continue to see this?
I think we're going to see this in all fields of entertainment and kind of like shows in general, concerts, e-shows, and all the other types of shows, because it's two things. One, it's an excuse, and one, it's legitimate. So if someone's saying, hey, we didn't get enough, we didn't sell enough shows, let's just say we got COVID and we can just cancel the tour and not spend all this money. So it's kind of an scapegoat, and some of it's legitimate. So it's kind of fucked up because you don't know what to believe anymore. Because think about it, if I had a show and like didn't have enough people come by, I'll just say, I got sick with COVID, I had to cancel it, and those few hardcore followers will understand.
That's true. I didn't look at it like that. So, Joe, Discord, you are one that we have been on record to say, I'm not really down for the Discord. That's the young kid stuff. I'm not really messing with it. And I'm kind of with you, Joe. I get on it. I chat. I got my own Discord server, but I cannot tell you how to work it. Dead Specimen, Kyle, know way more about it.
Same here.
So Discord is now available to use on Xbox console through the Edge browser. Do you think having Discord available on consoles is a good thing, or do you think it's bad because typically it could hurt Xbox or PlayStation? What do you think?
I don't think it will hurt either because it's kind of just a separate chat. I don't know. Can you use the Discord like in real-time chat while you're playing a game online? I don't know if you can do
Currently, that. You cannot. Right now, you can use all the features if you're in the browser. The moment you tab out, you cannot use it.
Oh, so it won't work with Xbox Live, so it's pretty much just a standalone application. Yeah. It won't hurt Microsoft because it's kind of like, for instance, like, you know, Microsoft on my computer is the most used browser for downloading other browsers. So I don't think it will hurt it. I think it will be okay. I know a lot of people use Discord. It's pretty much, besides not counting Facebook, people either use Discord or Telegram. That's like, those I think are the two hot platforms for chatting. So I think it will be fine.
Yeah, and it seems like Discord is mostly popular. A lot of people say the privacy aspect of it. I don't know. I haven't had any drama happen. I've seen some Discord servers get shut down. Okay, so I don't want to sit here and say privacy is everything with Discord because I've seen it. But, Joe, before I let you go, I would like to ask you specifically about other Nintendo Switch homebrew YouTubers. How many are left? Like, what's going on, man? I only see like one or two. What happened?
Nintendo gave him the Hammer of Dawn, like, you know, in Gears of War. What's that guy's name? Modern Warfare. He's really big into the homebrew community. He stopped doing Nintendo Switch videos. This other Spanish guy, El Pazo, I can't pronounce his YouTube channel. He got a lot of followers for Nintendo Switch modding. His last video was, I'm stopping the modding talking topics. I'm stopped talking about them. I'm going to stop making tutorials. Even on his website, he's stopping. He's saying that Nintendo's coming down too hard. He's going to lose his channel. So right now he has 10,000 subs and no new videos. Same thing with Tech James. Tech James has over 10,000 subscribers. He's overseas. He's in the UK. Does a lot of PlayStation, a lot of Switch, and they came right after him. They're going after everybody. I'm telling you, Nick, it's the title. If it says SXOS, if it says Atmosphere, if it says CFW, just banhammer the hell out of them. You got to write in code.
No, wait, as you're saying that, I'm going through looking on YouTube, and one person was Never Choke, who I know lost a channel and is building his channel back up. And a couple of videos I see is how to update Atmosphere CFW, how to install Atmosphere CFW. And I had Nintendo Switch videos, actually 2 that I have finished. And with both those videos, they are not involving CFW. Anything with CFW, I am no longer putting up on my channel. That will be Facebook. You have a lot of tutorials already done there. So all that's going there. I can do homebrew applications, you know, maybe changing themes.
You got to be careful with that because they're also considering that too. Pretty much anything that's not, you know, on the eShop, they think it's illegal. That's just how they are.
Drop the bomb for him. So Joe, that's where I'm at. So that's why right now it's been I'm playing a good boy because I'm already on punishment from EA. Okay, I probably got a good maybe I'd say 45 days. Okay, 45 days left. Once I get off my 45-day punishment, I can go ham. I can start posting everything again. But right now, no, you're right. I'm on good terms.
Well, I have people PMing me all the time saying, where can I find the latest and greatest Switch modding videos? I'm like, go to Nickmoses05 Facebook page. Just use the search function in the search bar, and you can find all the videos on there and all the articles. That's where it is. Nickmoses05's Facebook page is where the Nintendo Switch hacking is.
You can go ahead and tell them. Now I'm going to add specimen in.
All right, I'm back.
For a bit. Okay, we're going to...
He's the cream in the middle.
No, never mind. It is working. There we go.
You popped up. Hold on. Let me see if I can mix this up. Okay.
There we go.
There we go. I'm mixing it up for you. The reason I wanted to bring that specimen on specifically is with those chips, he was talking about the OLED. And as soon as he mentioned the OLED, the first thing I thought about was the Steam Deck. And Joe, we talked last time, that specimen is
I am a Steam Deck
100% certain that Steam Deck will succeed. It will be a big hit, and people will be using this possibly just as much, maybe, as a Nintendo Switch.
You got that one button you can play?
So, Joe.
I'll hit you with this first.
Why do you see this Noxley seating, Joe?
What was that? You broke up there for a second.
It's not working.
Oh, it's not worth it? Well, First of all, the battery life's not going to be that good. You can't just use a standalone operating system out of the box. I'm saying it's like the AO Neo, or however you pronounce that. You can just use Windows 10 right out of the box. I look at it for one thing. I know you probably look at it as a different thing. I want to be able to do all my homebrew and all my piracy on a portable handheld. That's where the Switch comes into play. Now, if the Steam Deck had its own, operating system, not Steam OS. Steam OS back in the day, they did a Steam OS computer. That thing flopped worse than a dead guy on the side of the road.
I'm just gonna chime in real quick. Yeah. The Steam machines were absolute garbage. I don't know why they tried to pull that. That was
back
awful.
In the day, I was gonna buy one of those back in the day because I was too busy to build the gaming PC. I'm like, you know what? Fuck, I'm just gonna build the gaming PC and do it the right way and all that other stuff. I'm really busy. The one thing I like about the Steam Deck is I was gonna pre-order it. As soon as I saw it said Steam OS, and I kept Googling it, there's no information without hacking it to use a standalone application. I want to use Windows. I don't want to use Linux. Linux for pirating doesn't work really well because the patches and the hacks are not made for Linux. They're made for Windows. That's why I'm not using it. If it was a Windows-based operating system, I would pre-order the hell out of it.
So that's now to come back to you. I'm going to say, first, before I ask you why do you think it will succeed, I do remember talking with you previously, and I mentioned to you about this being in stores, and you said that you think it does have to be retail. This is almost certain they need to focus on retail. Why do you think that retail approach is necessary, one, and two, what else do you think is going to make Steam Deck just be the system to be?
Well, number one, I believe that it needs to go retail. It needs to go retail because if it doesn't go retail, it's not actually really going to be pulling anybody into the Steam ecosystem. I don't think... I know a lot of people who don't use Steam, and I bet if I ask them, hey, have you heard of the Steam Deck, all of them are going to say no. Maybe a couple of them who are really, like, hell, you, Nick, you don't really play Steam very much, and you know what a Steam Deck is. So there's going to be people like you, but a lot of my friends who don't play Steam, they're not going to know what the Steam Deck is. If they have it out in stores, especially if they have it next to the Switch, if they've got it the next aisle down in a Best Buy from the Switch, that could actually make it a true contender to the Switch. It's got the same availability, it has the same outreach, hell, even if they don't get it in stores, they at least need to be having television ads. If they're not putting ads on TV, you got your grandma watching her Lifetime shows, and then a Steam Deck ad shows up, and you got little Johnny saying, hey, grandma, you need to buy me that. It will flop because you're not getting anybody in. I mean, someone like me who uses Steam relentlessly, and that's basically where I play all my games when I'm not occasionally using my Switch, I'd buy the thing in a heartbeat if I had all the money, and I don't really have money for it right now, but if I did, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. I'd love to have my Steam library on the go, but that's currently the market it's going to get. It's going to get people who want their Steam library on the go, and it's not going to get people going, hey, I've never heard of the Steam platform, it looks really interesting, let me join it. And that's what I think they should be focusing on, isn't on getting people to take their current Steam library on the go, which is a very good selling point, but that needs to honestly be a side thing. They need to really be focusing on getting people into the Steam ecosystem. That's not going to happen if they don't get it in stores and get on TV ads. Why do I think it'll succeed?
I definitely. Sorry about that. I definitely agree.
No, go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
With the they gotta get that information out there. For instance, I have a gaming computer. I don't buy games. I use FitGirl or Mr. Repack or whoever the hell.
Mr. Goldberg, my man, Mr. Goldberg.
Here's the deal, though. What you're saying is 100% correct. They need to advertise it because for the kid that's maybe 10 or 12 years old, they're gonna say, well, what the hell is a Steam Deck? They're going to think of, like, is it a Lego set? Because it sounds like...
and you know what? I hate to interrupt, but I also need to add something. They fucked up... It's going to get people confused with the Stream Deck from Elgato. So I'm going to love when a bunch of kids... I'm actually looking up real quick. When are they...
Because it's cheaper.
December 2021. So if they get this thing out before Christmas, there's going to be a lot of disappointed people this Christmas when they're getting fucking Stream Decks and not Steam Decks. Like, anyways, continue.
It's just going to be like the Xbox One. Go back to the Steam.
Yeah. Nick, here, Joe. Let's kick Nick's ass real quick and say, why did your company have to make the Series X with the Xbox One X? Like, bruh.
I got the Flexi, and that shit confuses the shit out of me.
I can tell you why they did that. They knew assholes would buy it. That's what I love about them. I love about them. They just know that there's going to be assholes who are going to try to quickly buy the system. It's going to be sold out, and they're going to be so thirsty, they are not going to read. They're going to simply see Xbox One X.
They're going to see Xbox X. Oh, my God, it's in stock. Buy it.
Yes, and it's in stock. And not only that, it's the normal price. Why is that? I don't know. But I'm getting.
You know what? I changed my mind. Microsoft, whoever did that's a fucking genius.
Yeah, it was brilliant. It was, to me, it was almost like it's obvious. Sometimes it's douchebaggy, it's loserish, but to be honest, it worked.
All right, Joe, finish up.
Here's the deal with the Steam Deck, real quick. I'm not hating on it because, for whatever, but you really need to look at it carefully. Really hardcore game that uses a lot of CPU and a lot of RAM. Let's just take Assassin's Creed for instance. There's all the games we'll play. You'll get 7 to 8 hours. That's horseshit because on the Switch, if you're playing a really hardcore game, like for instance, Assassin's Creed, because I'll compare both of them, you're only going to get maybe like an hour and 20 minutes. So can the Steam Deck really perform all those hardcore games without the battery life not dying within a few minutes?
Well, I think that what's going to happen is you're going to have a sort of two-tiered system with people who actually end up buying the Steam Deck. You're going to have the people who buy it to sort of just port over their Switch library. You're going to have people who go, I hate Nintendo for X reason, or they did X stupid business decision. I want to get off of their ecosystem. I want to move to something different. They see the Steam Deck, and they're going to bring over their library that's capable of being brought over. And since the Switch has a much more... Nick, a Korean just popped up behind you. Why did I say Korean? Isn't that Taiwanese guy?
Yep.
Here's for you, Dead Specimen. That's what Nick would say. We'll play devil's advocate, I think he says. So if you get the Steam Deck and you have a lot of AAA games and you go ahead and you buy the Steam Deck and it doesn't play the games or it plays them really, really shitty, like in 10 FPS, so you're going to return it?
I'll give it up to the limit of the return policy because we live in a world right now in which nothing works day one. Nothing. You cannot buy a single thing, whether it's a piece of hardware, a piece of software, a piece of fucking firmware. It will be broken day one. And then 6 months later, they'll have it updated and it'll probably work a lot better. And, a lot of this stuff, a lot of these guys, they have the 30-day return policy or, hell, some places got it up to a year or whatever. Whatever the limit of the return policy is of wherever you bought it, I would use that. So if I buy a Steam Deck and then I pull up, Doom or whatever, and for some reason I get that and it's running 5 FPS and I've got it on the lowest setting, I'll give it a couple weeks. I'll give it some system updates, and if that doesn't fix anything, cause stuff like that, I mean, they're going to have to fix that within a couple weeks, or they're going to have a mass exodus of returns.
Now with the AO Neo, AO Nio, they should change that names. I can't pronounce the shit out of it. You can tweak the battery to give it low settings, high settings, and medium settings. Hopefully the Steam Deck does that. Nickmoses05, new title for the video. Steam Deck play Cyber Glitch 404 at 1 FPS.
Christopher, by the way, I posted the link in the YouTube chat.
Oh yeah, I did see. Appreciate that. So that's special. I'm gonna say this, and as much as I'm one that I love the hype. I fall into the hype of something as soon as it comes out. When I heard Steam Deck, I was all for the hype, man. I said, this is going to be better than they're killing Nintendo Switch OLED. Oh my God, they don't stand a chance. I was right behind you. The closer and closer it comes to being released, the more uncertain I am. And not only that, I try to take your approach. I thought about it deeply. I said, I walk into the store And we know the video game section. It's a highly competitive section, which means when you walk in there to buy something, if any product is not understood right off the bat, a parent is typically not going to get it. So let's say Steam Deck, for instance, which I agree, if you have a Steam library, beautiful. How many people will have those Steam libraries? Like you mentioned, me, myself, being one that, hey, I got some games in Steam, but when I go to the Nintendo Switch section, I know that a lot of these games I can't get on Steam. When I go through the PlayStation section, I see a lot of games I can't get on Steam. And these are the games that got the big flyers, the posters, they're standing out like this, God of War, and you can't get it on Steam. So what is Steam's way of combating that? Because that's the one thing I see. If Steam could be able to say, hey, you know, we got these AAA titles that you can play that could separate it from the other systems, then I understand, because the competition's a different story. We got great games as well. How do you think you can promote great games for Steam where those games are only Steam related or PC related?
Well, so I think one of the things you'd mentioned that how is this going to work for people who don't have a Steam library? I will say the PS3 launched for $600 and you still had to buy a game for it. So and that still beat the Xbox 360 out, even though it came out a year later, was way too expensive, and you know, didn't exactly have anything compelling until a little bit after launch.
Blu-ray gimmick. Blu-ray.
Yes, it did have a Blu-ray drive, but let's be real here. Did anybody buy a PS3 for the Blu-ray drive?
No.
So, I mean, beyond the Blu-ray drive, which that's like they flipped it because the PS2 was a cheap DVD player and the PS3 was an overpriced Blu-ray player. So it was like, what the fuck did they do that for?
Here's the deal that I see a problem. They're trying to convert Nintendo Switch people. I'm not hating on Nintendo Switch. I'm big in the Nintendo Switch hacking community. They're converting people that's, let's say, the general age, besides not hacking. This is regular, you know, street people. The average Nintendo Switch user is probably 12 years old. They're going to try to take a 12-year-old and get them on the gaming PC platform. That conversion doesn't work. From a console like Xbox and PlayStation, that conversion works, but not from, you know, a handheld to, oh, here's a portable gaming PC. Good luck trying to figure out the settings and everything else. Us three can do it no problem, but little Timmy, you know, Mommy, my Switch, my new Steam Deck shows a blue frowny face. What does that mean?
Okay, so here's the thing. I've got three rebuttals. First one to the technical aspects of having younger people using this. Second to the okay, well, my mind's blanking now, but here's to that at least, that I think what's going to happen is games are going to have updates that will detect if you're on a Steam Deck. They'll apply the best settings, and you won't actually end up having to mess with that unless you really want to. And they're going to have this thing polished to shit. They are not going to be... Steam, I don't think Steam has ever released a piece of software that's has... has anybody ever heard of Steam releasing a piece of software that's been buggy? When has a Steam update ever been incredibly buggy and ruined the Steam application? When has Steam ever released a game? You know, every single game Steam released, minus that fucking Dota card game, has gotten rave reviews and have basically been bug-free. Even Half-Life Alyx, which is a one-of-a-kind thing, I think even still, and that game's 2 years old now. 2 years old, 1 year old, almost 2 years old, whatever. That game was basically a one-of-a-kind thing, still is, never been done before, and it was and when I played it, at least, it was bug-free. I didn't have any bugs, I didn't have any weirdness. It was basically flawless. So I think that they're going to be able to pull this off with minimal issues, at least on the hardware and software side directly related to Steam, and developers are going to be doing updates to their games that will preset what is necessary for a Steam Deck. I also want to tackle the whole modding thing. It's Linux. you can do anything with Linux. And unless they want to pull some real hardcore bullshit with trying to lock it down, which I don't know how that's exactly possible when you're running Linux and open source software that deep, there's going to be people who find plenty of... Hell, it has a web browser, so there you go. You're going to have WebKit exploits, I'm calling it. And if it's not WebKit exploits, you're going to have some sort of web exploit for this. If you want to mod this, there's going to be a web exploit that'll get kernel access, and what it'll probably be able to do is disengage the force big picture mode, and you'll be able to use it like an actual Linux system. I don't see that not happening. It might take a while. It's not going to be a day one thing, that's for sure, but it's going to happen. And then the other thing, real quick, I just want to tackle is I think the third thing was the games thing. You actually have... Oh, shit, sorry, my thing just went to sleep. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. What I think you could do for the games is, at least directly from Valve, for the younger people, you have Portal. Portal is a absolutely phenomenal puzzle game, and I don't think I'd want to get a 7-year-old playing that. I think it might be a bit too difficult, but hell, I beat Portal, like, both Portals a couple years back, and we're talking like I was 12, 13, maybe 14. I was able to beat Portal. Granted, I did have to use the guide, but everyone over the age of 5 now seems to have a smartphone. If they're having trouble with it, they can use a guide. So I don't see why they couldn't really be advertising Portal games, or hell, maybe they have a game in development that they're going to release day one. Oh shit, we got Kyle in here.
Now I have a question for you, Dead Specimen. Quick question: how come you decided to go with the Steam Deck instead of going with an IO? Remember me and Nick were talking about that? Because
I'm going to be completely real. I actually had no idea what that was until I watched the Linus Tech Tips video, and they had mentioned it, but I had never heard of it up until then. And they didn't really describe it very well. They really just was like, hey, here's this other thing that exists, and we're going to benchmark. And I'm like, what the fuck is the IO? Like, what the fuck is this thing? Oh, Kyle.
No, Kyle, just a picture of a gear. Is he there?
No, that is Kyle. Kyle's just a robot.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Yeah, he's a picture there. I can move it around. Now, last but not least, is Kyle. I'm supposed to go, but I feel like before I have everybody say their last words, I got to speak on the Steam Deck, and I got to tell you the honest truth, Specimen. Something that everybody around you need to be telling you. I understand you. I feel you. I do think it is something with having so much power in your hand, being able to take your Steam collection on the road and playing them. For me, I can see benefits of playing a lot of the games I never get to play, that now I could finally play. I'm with you on that all the way. But you're going up against the Nintendo Switch as a handheld. I
just had a thought, Nick, real quick. I just had a thought real quick. I want to kill two birds with one stone. Let's get the younger people, and let's get, hey, here's why you should pick Steam. Deltarune. You want to know what just happened with that game? Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. It released on Steam first. Now, it came to Switch a couple days later, but what's going to stop Steam striking up a deal with Toby Fox? Hey, how about instead of a couple days, how about we give them a couple weeks? It's on Steam for a couple weeks, and then we get it on Switch. Hey, you want to play the new Deltarune chapters when they come out? Got to get the Steam Deck played on Steam first.
I had just realized that my mic hasn't been working.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I said the Steam Deck 100% beats out the Switch, okay?
Thank you. Finally, someone else on my side.
I can emulate Switch games on a Steam Deck, Nick.
True. I didn't even think about that.
Now let's start here. Kyle, do you know the OS of the Steam Deck? Do you know what
it is running? Arch Linux
will be running.
Oh, true. It's specifically Arch.
The fork of Linux, which guess who uses? That's right, I do. I use Arch Linux.
Okay. Yes, we know you have a big dick, Kyle. You don't need to swing it around.
Do you think that there's not going to be any locks to this? There's not going to be any different changes? Do you think it's going to be something that separates it from your typical build?
Oh, 100%. It's going to be it's going to be running Steam OS, right? But you're going to be able to flash your own OS on it if you want.
But you're
going to be able to open the terminal.
That's the problem, is the drivers, getting the drivers to work, the audio drivers and the video drivers. If the video and audio drivers don't work, it will go.
Someone will rewrite the drivers.
So here's the thing, right?
They did that with the Switch. They're gonna rewrite the drivers, and they're gonna find a way to implement.
If they are drivers that already are built into the Linux kernel, it will be using DKMS, and you can pull the drivers out of that.
Okay. Now I've got a question for you, Kyle. Same thing I asked Ed Specimen. Instead of getting the Steam Deck, how come you get the AO Nio?
Because why would I want to get this jank thing that also has come broken to people when I can get this thing backed by big companies and have literally made anti-cheats that have literally made anti-cheats decide to support Linux?
Oh, yeah, that's another thing that I didn't even mention, is that clearly the company sees something in this, because Epic Games didn't give two shits about Linux. Like, for years, and Linux users were complaining for forever. Why isn't Easy Anti-Cheat on Linux? Why are you guys blocking me from playing my favorite games? Because your stupid anti-cheat that barely works, and I have to run it to play online. And most of the games that have it are games in which you need to be online. And as soon as the Steam Deck gets announced, or well, not as soon as, but a little bit after the Steam Deck gets announced, all of a sudden it's available on Linux. They didn't do it out of the kindness of their heart. They see something in the Steam Deck, and they said, all right, this is going to be something that's actually going to do well. We need to make sure that our games run on this, or we're going to be losing a fuck ton of money, because they're going to get a bunch of people. You know, Friday the 13th, the game is the first one that comes to mind, because it's I think the only one I have that has Easy Anti-Cheat on it. That game isn't on the Switch. And you know, people are going to be coming over to the Steam, and the more adult players are going to go, oh shit, I didn't even know this game existed because I've only had a Switch. You know, let's play it.
It's not going to be a seller in the store.
I know it's not going to be a seller in the store. It's just the first game I could think of. It's just the first.
13th that I need to go buy that. Come on.
It was the first thing that came to my mind. There's plenty of other games that are probably infinitely better and are actually currently good sellers. But my whole point is that people are going to realize this, and they're going to see these games, and if they didn't have Easy Anti-Cheat ported over, they're going to be really pissed when they're like, really? I bought this thing, and now I find this cool game, but because this company doesn't want to port their crappy anti-cheat over, I can't play it? And, you know, other companies are going to need this too. Like, when is Denuvo going to make this available on Linux? Denuvo needs to become a thing on Linux too. Arxan, there's like 20 different DRMs out there. So, actually, yeah, you know, I'll give you guys a point on the fact that I'm wondering if that might be a huge Debbie Downer for the Steam Deck. Is that all these DRMs aren't going to be compatible with Linux, and that might be what brings it down.
Here's one thing: the Steam Deck, if you are willing to spend time to just plug a keyboard into it and hit the delete key. Then you will be able to just run Windows on it.
I'm cutting you off, but it's not as simple as hitting the delete key. But continue. I'll let you get that.
I'm pretty sure you'll be wrong about that. I am sure that Valve will not lock it down that much.
Well, wait, was that what they were doing with the original SteamOS, where you just hit delete to get back to the Linux desktop?
The original SteamOS wasn't not that, no. But I still it will not be that simple.
Real quick,
it's going to be possible.
I want to say this very quickly. I'm going to stop interrupting, but real quick. I actually ran the original SteamOS for a while, and you want to know what you have to do to set up SteamOS? You have to actually run a script in a Linux desktop in order for SteamOS to function properly. When you install it, you are put into a Linux desktop to begin with, and then you're put into like the SteamOS part that people know. So keep that in mind. It started off with the Linux desktop, so they're going to have to do a lot of work to lock it down if that's what they're going to try to pull.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to be locking it down, and it's also not the same SteamOS you use.
Well, here's the deal, Kyle. This is why I think they're locking it down. For instance, I'm a pirate at heart, okay? That's the reason why I didn't buy the Steam Deck. Now, here's the deal. If the Steam Deck was released with, okay, you can just go ahead and use Windows, I'll go ahead and buy it. I'm not going to support Steam because I get my games other methods. If they implemented that in every Steam device, do you know how much more piracy would be out there in the wild for people to use? That's not going to do that.
So built into Steam is the ability to load other programs, and also built into Steam is Steam Proton, which allows you to run Windows programs. You literally just hit add a non-Steam game, and then you tell it to run with Proton.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know why they would, because you're effectively, it would be like if Nintendo, you know, imagine if Nintendo put an application on PC that would allow you to play your Switch games on PC. What would be the point of them locking the Switch down then? Because if you could just pirate all the games and play it on that PC app, why would they lock it down? Steam's in that situation, but a million times fold worse, and also not as stupid as the scenario I came up with. It would be just as easy for hell, literally could just go on my computer right now, go to any old website and pirate games to my will. Why would they want to lock down this very specific piece of hardware from piracy? And even then, it's running Linux. I don't see. I will give. I don't remember which one of you brought up drivers, but
I agree with you on everything you're saying with that. Kyle has made great points as well, but neither of you have answered me in terms of sales. How will this
I don't know.
be? Like I say,
It's going to be in the clearance bin for $199.
How are we going to see this succeed in a Best? Because I'm seeing this right now as a Best Buy. This is number 4, and we might see Fire Sticks or some other things go ahead of it. Like I don't see this.
Well, so that's kind of what I was trying to make the point of earlier. Personally, was that I think if they start advertising like Portal, get Portal for the younger kids. Hey, y'all ever played this Half-Life game? If you haven't owned a PC, you probably haven't, unless you had it on the 360 orange box. Get Half-Life 2, Counter-Strike. Everyone's seen Counter-Strike, but if you don't own a PC, it's really if you don't own a PC, you probably haven't played it. Yeah, CS:GO on the go.
This is
advertise that.
This is a really stupid question because I don't know how the games that you guys play, you and Kyle play. Do they have Fortnite or PUBG on Steam? I know it's a stupid question.
No, they do not.
It's on the Epic Games launcher specifically.
Then it's going to go, wow. That's so popular. All the little kids are playing that. I'm not insulting you guys. I love you guys.
Actually, yeah, you're completely correct. That might fuck them over a bit.
You know how much money they can make if they implemented to get Fortnite on there or PUBG and actually made a fucking.
Do you know what the chances are that Epic will not release? If they are currently working on making their anti-cheat work on Linux, you think they're not going to release an Epic Games launcher for Linux?
Because it's not in their best interest. It's in their best interest because here's the thing. It's up to them if they want to put Fortnite, the specific game, on Steam.
Now,
but when it comes to their here's the problem with their anti-cheat real quick, Joe, is that with their anti-cheat, that's in a bunch of third-party games. And if they are going to refuse to put that anti-cheat on other systems, and these third-party developers want to put their games, have their games work in the Steam Deck, what they're going to do is they're going to drop AZ anti-cheat and they're going to switch to something else, and that's going to fuck up Epic Games with their anti-cheat, and they're going to get that dropped. That's their incentive for that. They might not have an incentive for Fortnite specifically. That's their own game, and maybe they don't give a shit. They do give a shit when it comes to stuff that they need to be pushing to other developers, and they're going to drop them like flies if this thing actually does sell well. But sorry, guys, you didn't put your anti-cheat on that thing, and we've got, that sold 2 million units in the first week. Sorry, we have to drop it.
So there was actually a game. It was like Portal and Halo but together. It's called Splitgate, and they used to use Easy Anti-Cheat, but they switched because it didn't support Linux.
Now, real quick. I know I'm putting us hackers on the side and us modders on the side. I can play Fortnite or PUBG without a problem with Android on the Switch, and I did it before as a test, just to test it as a free user. And it works great. I killed a lot of people. I think that's because I was playing with a lot of 5-year-olds, but I felt proud of myself.
That sounds like a you thing, Joe.
If the Steam Deck isn't locked down, you will be able to run Android x86 on it.
Now, here's the deal. I want the Steam Deck to be very successful. I want it to be very hackable, because if it gets to that stage, I'm going to go buy one just for piracy. But if it's going to be a lockdown piece of shit, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't buy games. I got my games free, starting with the PlayStation 1. That's how back I go.
I can almost guarantee you that there will be something to run unsigned code on the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Whether it's through that web browser built in.
It's partially for the same reason that the PS4 is so jailbreakable, because Windows, the Xbox Series X and all that, number one, they give you kind of a way to run unsigned code, and so it knocked out a lot of people who would actually be wanting to officially hack it. So the Xbox, they made it in a way to where there's just such a small group. The Switch, honestly, Nintendo just sucks with security, and they got very unlucky. But if they if they didn't suck so bad with security, like if they actually had some good in-house security, same goes for Nvidia. I honestly think the Switch probably would be like right now. The Switch is actually a pretty damn secure system. If they had just fixed the exposed caps on the Tegra, they actually could have a very secure system because there's no software exploits known for Horizon OS for the latest versions.
Right? Like,
but the PS4, real quick, Kyle. Let me just finish this off real quick. The PS4. Why has that been so easily hacked? Because number one, WebKit exploits, but a WebKit exploit doesn't mean shit if you can't access the kernel. Well, what's the kernel of the PS4? FreeBSD. That's open source. That's well known, well documented. People know how to maneuver around that. The same thing is going to happen with the Steam Deck. If they can get a WebKit exploit, everybody knows the Linux kernel. Anyone who's doing this knows the Linux kernel. They're going to know how to maneuver it, and they're going to easily be able to take it over if need be. So I think if any modding scene happens, if it needs to happen because they lock it down for some reason, it's going to probably look very, very similar to the PS4 scene, but I think it'll actually look a little bit better than the PS4 scene because I bet that it's because of how much more documented it is, combined with just the user nature of what it's actually running on. I think the modding scene, if it needs to exist, is going to look very good.
That's the same reason why that the Xbox One and up doesn't get hacked. They are literally running Windows with Hyper-V VMs to run all of the games. You open a web browser, you might get an exploit to access the VM that you are currently in. You cannot access the system.
So, Kyle, and this is before we sign out because I'm over time. But Kyle, I like that you came in and supported Steam Deck. Do you see Steam Deck being successful as far as the market in sales? Do you see it being successful?
I think based off of Valve's track record, it will be successful. Based off of their track record post the crappy Steam OS.
I mean, hell, they managed to make, Half-Life Alyx a really big seller, and we're talking a AAA VR game. How the hell did they pull that off? VR's a niche, right? Isn't it like a niche?
They also made like the best VR gear possible. I have Valve Index controllers. I don't have a Valve Index.
Yeah, but here's the deal: the Steam OS PC failed because they know that PC gamers build their own gaming PCs, but can't build
they suck. The Steam OS PC failed because it ran from your PC that you already have.
No. You're thinking of the Steam Link. That he's talking about the actual Steam machines, and those had very crappy hardware. They ran SteamOS when it was very, very in a very, very infancy, and there really weren't any games that ran on it. And apparently they were overpriced, and they were made by third-party manufacturers. They weren't made in-house. And it seems like anytime Valve makes something in-house, like they'll have their first round of something, think HTC Vive or the Steam machines, they are really crappy when they outsource them, and then they make them in-house, think the Valve Index, and I'm betting the Steam Deck. Valve knows how to make a product. They just want to outsource it the first time for some reason. So I think now that they got it in-house, it's going to be looking a lot better than the Steam machines.
By the way, the release date was 14 for the Steam OS computer. I could be wrong, but that's what it says. It says release date was December 13th, 2013. That's a fucking long time ago.
That is
the Steam OS devices were not great.
They're basically useless now. Like, you don't want to use them for anything.
Yeah, and like, you wouldn't want to use them for anything back then. They had awful hardware. They could not run anything.
And they ran SteamOS, which, again, right now,
that was
pretty... I think SteamOS is actually going to probably stand the test of time a lot better than you gentlemen think it will currently. But if this was 10 years ago or 8 years ago or whenever the Steam machines were first released, I looked at those and was like, what the fuck? Why are they putting Linux on this? I didn't even know Steam ran on Linux.
Real quick, guys, this is kind of a jump off a subject. Do you really think that there was Switch OLED 4K dev kits that were released? Or
nope.
Probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
Yeah,
like the hardware for the Switch can barely run games at 1080p.
Yeah, even in the firmware dumps, it didn't say anything about any type of 4K devices, and that was in firmware 13.
Probably didn't even have 4K drivers for a screen.
Yep. because some people got the switches. It's a deal. The new firmware works on both switches. They're not using different firmwares, different guts.
It looks like I'm looking at the Wikipedia for Steam machines, and it's looking like the best graphics card you could get were up to, I think, a GTX Titan or a GTX 780.
Oh wow, that's old.
That's completely useless nowadays for modern day. Yeah, seriously, that's useless for modern day games.
No, it is. Now, gentlemen, I am going to be signing off now. I appreciate Dead Specimen, Joe, Kyle. Any last words, gentlemen, before you're out? We'll start with you, Joe.
Like and subscribe to my main man, Nickmoses05. Catch us on the Facebook page. I do a lot of video tutorial guides, and me and Nick post a lot of cool articles. So catch you guys over there.
Next time, I will try to have my camera on. I don't have it plugged in right now, or know where it is. But we'll see what happens.
You're fine, guy. You're always good, man. You can keep your shit off forever. Okay.
You look very handsome, so you're okay.
Exactly. Take us away.
This was a very fun sweat battle. I think, like, honestly, I'm shocked this didn't devolve into us punching each other. But
how do we punch each other? This is virtual.
We can find a way. But this was fun, though. We seriously should do this again. Perhaps not with the Steam Deck, though. I think we beat this into the ground.
Yeah, and I think still, guys, personal opinion before I'm out, Steam Deck, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's going to succeed or not.
Steam Deck's going to succeed.
It'll be fine.
Thought process on it. I would love to see having this super powerful system running these AAA titles. When
AMD is creating a new CPU or APU for it, like, you know that something's happening there, right? They have access to AMD's new APU. That will be the first way to get that APU.
I'm with you on that, but we've seen failure in the past, guys. That's all I'm saying.
Let's say from like a standpoint of you wanting to support.
Intel is for adults. Sorry, that's just.
Buddy.
Okay, coming from an Intel user, I'm an Intel user. AMD beats Intel any day of the week, and this is coming from someone with an i7 9700K.
Should I go call the person who I know who works at Intel who is ashamed of it? I'm not kidding. They used to work at AMD.
And I will say
AMD
stock is doing me very well right now. So I will say,
seriously, AMD's based.
But I got Intel everything. I don't have any AMD parts. So, no, just a little bias, But I rock with AMD. No hate. But gentlemen, other than that, it's your boy Nickmoses05, and I am out, and I'm gonna holler at you, gentlemen, later.
Catch you guys later.
See you, Nick.
See you guys.